Shouldn't you be at work?
Shouldn't you?
Well, I rang Charlie and said I'd be late.
Oh, we've got time for a little chat then once you get rid of your little mistake.
What little mistake?
Whoever you copped off with last night, she might have seemed like a good idea at the time, Jason, but...
Hi.
Sarah Platt.
Don't start. Come on, do you want some talk to someone?
No, I better go.
You know, mistake, I was thinking, not disaster.
Just ignore her. Come on, I'll see you out.
Should we go that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you've seen her out the door, is shame, come back, because I want to talk to you.
See you later, Mum. I'm going to work. Sarah. What are you going to tell Scooter?
I'm more worried about what your mum's going to tell her.
She won't say out. Don't worry about her.
Your mum hates me. She'd love it if Scooter done me.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd worry it'd leave you free for me, wouldn't she?
You reckon we'd go out if I wasn't with Scooter?
No, I'm just saying that's what my mum would think.
All right.
I mean, imagine us going out. It'd be a disaster.
You sound like your mum.
No, I'm just saying, though, it would. The way your man feels about me and all that stuff with our Todd and...
I know all that, Jason.
It was good, though, eh? Last night.
I'll see you.
Good luck with Scooter.
Oh, I can take him. It's daft you missing work.
Daft you missing sleep when you're on nights.
How come you never fight over taking me anywhere interesting, but you fight over taking me at dentist?
Not fighting. It's just taking me longer than necessary to get through to your dad.
Suit yourself.
Well, why are you sharing out the rubbish stuff? Who's helping me with homework later?
No probs, mate. I'll come round after school.
I'll get to bed.
OK. See you all later. Hello? Slow down, Robin. I can't tell what you say when you're excited.
I think I wanted to know that.
Put your shoes on, David.
Well, of course I haven't forgotten. What time?
Yes, you might well look guilty, Sarah.
Oh, I stayed at Candice's. I fell asleep. I just woke up now.
You really expect us to believe that?
It's true.
You've just woken up just now.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that, Scooter?
Well, nothing now.
Did you get Scooter's text?
What text?
Saying Bethany wasn't feeling very well. Now, I don't expect you to come back in the middle of the night, not when you're having a good time. But you could have come back first thing this morning. It's not fair on him.
You okay, babe?
She's fine. I'm taking her to school. You owe Scooter an apology. He's hardly had a wink of sleep. Come on, sweetheart. Come to school. Yes, and you, David.
Dirty stop out.
Well, let's hear this apology then.
Sorry, Scooter.
I mean, I thought we were going to do this weekend.
Can I have a couple of hours, Kit?
Oh, no. No, I look worse than I feel.
Exactly, and I'm only with you for your looks. Here, I'll put this on your head.
I hope you're joking. Oh, let's go.
What's Todd going to think? Todd's not going to know. As far as I'm concerned, it didn't happen.
I'm going to say to Violet. I mean, I can't lie to her. She's my mate.
Move.
You. Hussy.
Sure, I'm not interested. Any of you's got a key, I've locked myself out.
How do you think Violet's going to feel about all this?
Just give us a key, please.
She thinks you're playing games with her, are you?
It would her who won't forgive me for getting me job back.
So how come she was running around Weatherfield last night looking for you?
Well, she wasn't.
Oh, she was. She turned up to the wedding. Dressed to impress and all.
When?
Well, probably sometime between you leaving and you and Sarah doing the one thing that might mess up any chance you've got with her.
Oh, no! What have we got here? Here we go, emergency field hospital.
Ow! Ow, ow, ow!
Here you go.
Is that for a splint?
No, it's the bite on. I might just have to amputate it.
You think I'm a wimp, don't you?
No! No, it looks very, very painful.
It is very painful.
Come here. Not better.
Amazing what the NHS pass off as treatment these days.
Well, none of my other patients complain. No! No, it's David. Hi, son.
Are you on your way?
Actually, no.
I've had to come over to Liverpool. How did the dentist go?
It's got to be in tomorrow.
Well, what's the question?
Maybe we could do this over the phone.
Forget it.
I think I'm in trouble.
Can I have a pint, please?
2:10.
Look, I am sorry that I missed you last night.
I only popped in to see who was there.
What, all done up?
Yeah, I get done up when I go out. Anyway, how do you know? Did
you see me?
No.
You did, didn't you? What do you want, Jace, to make a big deal of the fact that I came looking for you so you can feel dead smug?
No,
I thought it was what you wanted to.
It was. Violet! Violet, please. I want us back together. I didn't see you last night, I swear, and if I had, all this would have been sorted by now. Let's just not mess this up again, eh? Let's just start again, Violet, please. I love you, you know that. I want things back the way they was.
Thank you. Don't want any accidents.
Move in with me.
What?
Well, think about it. We love each other. We're going to keep seeing each other. Eventually, I'll ask you to move in with me, so let's just cut out the middle bit.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I think I am. Is that mad?
Oh, yeah, that's mad. No. That's good, mad.
You will.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
Right, I look forward to seeing you at dinner time.
Yeah, me too.
OK, bye.
Bye, baby. Bye. You can't be embarrassing, you two.
Oh, excuse us for doing all we could to get you back together.
It's the ingratitude again, Eileen.
But is everything all right now?
Seems to be.
Thank the Lord. The thought of sitting opposite Sarah Platt every morning at breakfast.
Scooter, can you pass me the butter, please? Hello?
Oi, Scooby.
What?
Forget it.
Oh, sorry. I'm just reading this about water.
Wow, sounds riveting.
It is, actually. How much do you think it costs to have a bath?
Having the foggiest.
How much is that water bill, Mum?
Can you turn that radio down, please?
I'm listening to it.
Can hardly hear myself think.
I'll give you a clue. A shower costs 5p.
So a bath must be about 10.
Not bad. 14. How much to flush a toilet?
3.
2. You're quite good at this.
Just kill me, Einstein.
No, you won't get this one, though. How much to water a typical garden?
Did Einstein leave his mess all over the sitting room?
It's not my mess.
Whose is it then?
It's Scooter's.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
Yeah, thanks.
It's true.
Then could Scooter clear it up before he goes out, please?
No problem.
Thank you.
I fancy a nice long massage in an expensive spa. Then a meal by the sea with you, watching the waves and the stars.
Well, I could give you a back rub and run you out to Blackpool. Oh, hello. Thought you had stuff to do today.
Yeah, well, I just had to nip to the shop.
Are you sure you're not walking up and down waiting for me to come home?
Oh, damn, isn't that obvious?
You weren't feeling awkward this morning, were you?
Well, I just don't like being made a fuss of, that's all.
You weren't saying that last night.
Hiya.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
You two look cosy.
Yeah, well, we've got back together, haven't we, Jace?
Yeah.
You know, it's pathetic. Lovers tiff. We didn't speak for over a month, and now we're all happy again.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Why have you had a row with Scooter?
Not exactly.
Going through a rough patch?
Well, let's just say that things are a bit strange at the moment.
Oh, we'll stick at it, because it's worth it. Oh, okay, up.
All right, girl.
Fine. You?
Okay.
Someone still fancies you?
Don't be ridiculous.
And you still fancy them, if you ask me?
Where'd you get that from?
Oh, looks and smiles, true love, big girls.
He's just been polite, and so was I.
Have it your way.
Oh, hiya. Hi, Sal. All right.
Oh, nothing that 2 weeks in Abersock wouldn't solve.
Join the club, love.
Well, I can't give you Abersock, but we're having a bonfire Sunday night if you all want to come.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Anytime after 6.
Do you want me to bring anything? I make a wicked parking, and I'm dab hand at bonfire toffee.
Got yourself a job.
All right.
2 a single, but 3 a doubles. What a wonderful children we're going to have. Right, it's got a lounge and a dining room.
Which both need decorating.
Yeah, we do that anyway. What do you want someone else's old wallpaper for, right?
God forbid.
Right, it's got 2 bathrooms.
Wow.
One of them's just a shower with a toilet. And it smelt damp to me.
Excuse me, but, you know, you were ecstatic about this half an hour ago. What happened?
Well, I just don't want people to think we're gloating about it, that's all.
David around?
Gone to a bonfire to mate, so he won't be back till late.
Right.
Anything I can do?
Well, I was hoping to get you all together, actually.
Ooh, sounds ominous.
Yeah. It's me and Robin. We're going to be moving in together.
I see.
I can get a 6-month secondment in Liverpool, so...
You're moving to Liverpool?
Well, yeah. She's just bought a house out there. So, 6 months. Should be a chance to see how it goes.
Well, this is a bolt from the blue.
When are you going?
Next week.
Next week?
Well, yeah. It's come to a surprise to us as well. I mean, we didn't decide till yesterday. It's just, well, a 70-mile round trip every time we see each other. Well, that's not going to work for long, is it?
Well, I can see that, but what about us? I mean, what's David going to say?
Well, that's why I wanted to see him. So I could talk him through it. And he can stay with us anytime, obviously.
Still going to be a big blow for him. I mean, it's so sudden.
But I know I've not been around for him just lately, but what else could I do? We could miss the moment if we wait.
What's up with him?
He's had a bad stomach and he's just...
Lloyd, love, are you all right?
Welcome home. Oh, feels like I've never been away.
Oh, gives a big hug.
Hey, not too big, Sean.
Oh, don't be soft, J-boy.
So is that everything then?
Well, I've got a few more bits and bobs, so I'll go and get them now.
Shall I put kettle on?
Oh, yeah, please, ma'am.
I was talking to Violet.
That'd be great.
I'll go and help Eileen.
Jace, did you tell Charlie that I was moving back in?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Well, he said he was glad for us. Not that it's any of his business, though.
Feels good to be back.
For me, too.
Really?
Really. I'll put your bags upstairs.
Yeah, I'll just nip to the Rovers.
Violet, forgot something.
Clear this mess up. Or is this his way of helping, eh? So I don't have as far to carry him to the washing machine. I take it he's still in his pit. I've got the bonfire party tonight. This can't go on, Sarah. You're going to have to say something.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a bonfire, it's a campfire.
I've got more wood for it. Don't worry.
So, is your bird coming tonight?
David, she's called Robin.
Yeah, I know, that was the point.
Yeah, she is. Is that okay?
Yeah, I suppose so. Seeing as though you want to get weekends with her now.
And you're another kind of bird and all.
Yeah, well, I'm building up to it, aren't I?
You haven't got time to build up to it, Martin. At this rate, you'll be sending him a postcard from Liverpool.
You're loving this, aren't you?
What's this for?
Well, you seemed a bit down lately, so I wanted to cheer you up.
Oh?
Well, go on. Open it, then. What do you think?
It's a dead fish.
No, it's a stuffed halibut. Isn't it beautiful? I saw it in the junk shop and I just couldn't resist.
I can imagine.
I knew you'd love it.
But I don't. I hate it.
What?
I hate all fish.
You're having me on, yeah?
No, I've always hated fish. No, to be totally honest, I didn't feel one way or the other about them until I met you, and that is when I started to hate them.
Perhaps I've just not presented to him in the right way.
Oh, you could present them to me on a plate with a load of chips and I still wouldn't like them. They are boring, brainless things that swim round and round, going nowhere, and I'm sick of them.
Salmon don't. Salmon, like, swim for
Oh!
You've changed.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should, maybe I should leave then.
What, just like that?
Why not? There's Nothing more to say, is there?
No, I suppose not.
Besides, I'm not sure I want to go out with someone who hates fish.
I think all we need now is a guy. I wonder if Roy Cropper's doing out.
I remember the guy you made when you were 8. Ooh. You won't let me and your mum anywhere near it. Said you wanted it to be a surprise. Other surprise than all, watching my best shirt go up in flames. It's not been too bad though, has it? Eh?
What?
Oh, me and your mum splitting up. Still spend time together, don't we?
What are you trying to say, Dad?
Nothing, you know.
You're gonna move in with her, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
You're going to Liverpool?
Yeah.
When?
Next week. Don't worry. It's not that far away, is it?
Well, there's no need to move then, is there?
I just want to be with her. When you're older, you'll understand all this.
You've only known her a few weeks. Why can't she pack in her job and move here?
Because it's easier for me.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I mean? I can get a transfer. And anyway, it's not just that.
You want to get away from us?
No! Not from you, David. That's going to be the hardest part. Getting away from everything else that's happened round here. Well, I can't say that's not going to be a relief. I just need a fresh start, that's all. Hey, there's a spare bedroom over there, you know. You can do it up like you want, so you can come and visit.
Permanently? Doesn't matter. I know you don't want me there, getting under your feet.
Hey, don't be daft. I'd love you to. Well, that's going to mean you're changing schools, and leaving all your pals. Well, that won't be fair, will it?
But if I wanted to.
Well, if you wanted to. It's going to be a lot to discuss. It's not something we can decide just like that. But we'll talk about it, okay?
Okay.
What's going on?
It's been nice knowing you, Mrs. Platt. Thanks for having me.
But you don't have to leave.
I do. I'll arrange to pick up the rest of my stuff later. And you? Keep an eye on Ziggy, yeah? Don't let him chase you the fish.
Okay.
Come here.
Sarah, I don't understand. When I said you had to talk to him, I didn't mean...
Oh, Mum, we just weren't right for each other.
Oh, no.
Oh, I didn't deserve him, Mum. You know, all the things he did for Beth, and I was horrid to him, and he was dead nice, and he even bought me a present.
Oh, sweet.
Hiya.
Oh, hiya. All right. Whoa.
Nice to see you again.
Nice of you to invite me.
Well, with a load of kids from 5 to 15, I'm glad of all the expertise I can get. Anyway, food and drink now.
Oh, drink. Oh, come on.
Hi.
Sorry we're late. We had a bit of bother getting the pigs into the house.
You stood there and waved your arms.
You put the pigs in the house?
Well, I had to do some of it because of the fireworks. They frightened the poor things. Well, I'll put some paper down.
Hiya. Shall I just chuck myself on it then?
You got any kids?
No.
Not some, I suppose. Didn't fancy one that get to know them all.
So much for expertise. Still, I suppose it was a start.
Come on.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Haven't you got anything veggie?
Rosie, There's some salad in the house, and I think I've got some cheese somewhere.
No, Gail, don't bother. Don't go to any trouble.
I know, because she doesn't. Her version of vegetarian's taking the chop off the plate.
That's enough.
I don't know why it's come anyway. I don't agree with bonfire night. Fireworks should be banned.
Oh, Rosie, don't you like fireworks?
Have you any idea how many animals are maimed by them every year? I mean, that's all the noise and trauma it causes them. I mean, what about Porky and Bess? It could damage their ears.
Oh, I've put them inside.
They'll still be frightened.
I'm sure they'll be fine, sweetheart. Oh, I don't know. Children today, honestly, they're just like little grown-ups, aren't they?
What would she know anyway? Standing there eating dead animals and wearing them on her head.
You love my hat, don't you, sweetheart? Come on, here, try it on. 1, 2, 3. How beautiful is that, my darling?
Right. Take it where I'm moving.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that it doesn't mean I'm ever going to forget Katie.
You'll never forget any of us, even if you want to. You can move away and set up with someone else, it don't matter. What you did, that'll live with us both for the rest of our lives.
All right?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine.
Go on, throw it. Go on. Why will then?
What are you doing? That's my hat.
No, it's not. It belongs to the animal that was slaughtered.
Oh,
come on, kill the hat!
Oh, what are you doing?
Do something.
Don't be stupid now. I am about to say sorry to Audrey.
I'm really sorry.
Audrey, I am so sorry about this. Right on, both of you.
Come on, kill the hat! No one says sorry to the rabbit, do they? It's Mink.
He's not going far, you know.
I know.
And I'm still here. I'll always be here for you.
Yeah, well, I don't want you. I don't want to be stuck here with you, Sarah and Beth.
David.
That's exactly what you want, innit? To try and keep us all here because you're terrified of being left on your own.
What?
You drive everyone away. Me dad, Nick, even our Sarah tried to escape because no one can stand being with you. Everybody hates you, and so do I.
David, why are you doing this? None of this is my fault.
Yeah, it is. You're the one who kicked me dad out. You're the one who wouldn't let me go with him.
And I still wouldn't, because I love you.
Well, tough, because this time, Mum, you can't stop it. This time, I am going with him.
I don't think so, love. I don't think he's going to want you.
Well, that's where you're wrong, see, because he said I could. And Robin, she's fine about it as well.
All the best for you.
Hardest thing to mount a fish.
It's a bit slippy, I suppose.
No. It's the skin. When it dries out, it loses its colour, so you have to paint in every single little scale. It's a work of art.
Yeah, you want to try telling Sarah that? She might take some convincing, though.
No. This is rubbish. Doesn't deserve to be next to Barney.
Get off me!
No, I want you here.
What's going on?
Time I were going.
Is it true?
Is what
Did
true?
you tell him he could come and live with you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No. Look, what I said is that we could talk about it, okay? If he wanted to. Oh, I didn't think he meant it. Oh, look, David.
You don't want him, do you? You don't want your responsibilities tagging along and messing up your plans.
Oh, nice one, Gail.
Don't you try and blame me for your mess. I'm not the one who lied to him.
I didn't lie. I was trying to save the lad's feelings.
No, you were trying to save face. Well, I've news for you, Martin. You can't discard your own son and expect him to look up to you like the perfect father.
Oh, well, never mind, eh? Because at least you still seem like the perfect mother, don't you?
Martin.
No! I'm just about sick of this. But how come I've always got to feel like the guilty one, Gail, when really you're just jealous?
Jealous?
Yeah, because I'm moving on and you can't.
Because I put my family first?
No, you Don't. You just hide behind them. Come on, Gail, face it. The only thing stopping you is yourself. You can't let things go, and you never could.
Well, if that's the case, it's just as well. Because someone has to stay behind and clear up the mess.
She dumped you? Wasn't it supposed to be the other way round?
Yeah, she's a bit unpredictable.
That's one way of describing a poisoner.
Oh, you're better off without her, mate. I lived with a nutter for years, I'm telling you.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, great! I told you you wouldn't give up.
Look, how long are we going to sit here and take it from here, old man? Until he wrecks the business altogether?
Well, I say we call in the police.
Oh, come on, we don't know who smashed your windscreen. I mean, it could have been kids.
Oh, come on, Steve. Who are you kidding?
I know it was him. Ever since I sussed him for what he was, I knew he'd be back. And it was my car he went for, right? This is personal.
Lloyd's right. He's got Jimmy's nasty boot prints all over it. He never could stand losing. First me leaving him and now Charlie Fellows.
Well, hang on a minute. Charlie Fellows, the new client you brought in. Hang on. New client for us. But my guess is, till now he used Connect cabs. Tell me I'm wrong.
No. He used Connect. I was used to driving, but so what? He's the sort of client we want. And it's not just him. His staff getting home at night, his customers who ask him to ring a cab. It's great business for us.
Yeah, until your flaming husband throws a petrol bomb through the door. Oh, Lloyd, come on. Oh, you're convinced that's not going to happen? Because I'm not. Jimmy Clayton's trouble, and so is she.
Well, I have to say, I'm really glad you're back. Got a bit of company now, haven't I?
Yeah, well, they only came back because they had nowhere else to go.
I know that. I'm just saying I'm pleased.
Did you get lonely being on your own?
Well, it's like this. I go to work, jabber, 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 have a few laughs, work my socks off, then I go over to the pub for a couple of hours. I mean, that's all right. Then I come back here on my own, and yeah, I'm lonely.
Yeah, I'm lonely all the time now. Even when I'm with people, since Jamie dumped me. And don't tell me that I'll go out and meet somebody else.
Well, you've got a lot more chance of that happening than I have. When I finally dumped your dad, I thought, oh, great, you know, I'll have loads of blokes coming round. But you haven't got one yet, have I? And there's him, married. Serves him right.
Yeah, but Jan, I don't want anybody else. I just want Jamie. And yes, I know, I've got no chance, so don't go saying it.
You've got about as much chance as me winning the lottery. But folk do win it. And when it comes to Jamie, well, it could be you.
Oh, I wish you didn't have to go.
Yeah, so do I. Monday mornings, don't you hate them? I'll see you later, though. Are you, gonna try and catch David before school? You've just time.
Hiya.
Morning, boss. Are we bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning?
No, got a bit blooded last night, helping Les drown his sorrows, because Sarah went off on the honeymoon without him.
Ooh, well, got to start your married life as you mean to go on, I suppose. Hey, you do look a bit rough. Your nose is a bit dry. Best have a dog powder when we get to kennels. He was convinced you wanted him to go and live with you and Robin.
Well, it was wrong. It was a misunderstanding.
Him you have to convince, not me.
No.
Gotta go to school.
Hang on, you got 5 minutes, haven't you? Look, somehow, yesterday we got our wires crossed, didn't we? I never said I wanted you to move out to Liverpool with me and Robin. What I said was...
Yeah, well, it don't matter now, does it? Because I always come last, don't I?
No, that's not true. Look, I care about you both. All right, I love Robin, but... Never stopped me loving you, and it never will.
Oh, so I suppose it's her who don't want me living with you.
No. Oh, look, let's just get this straight, shall we? I'd never ask you to move away from your mum and this house and the rest of your family to come and live with me, because it'd mean you're leaving them. Not to mention your school.
and the rest of your pals. And you wouldn't want that, would you?
No, I suppose not, but I just wish you weren't going anywhere.
It's Liverpool. It's not Timbuktu. It's an hour down the motorway.
That's true, David. And you're going to come and visit us, I hope.
Yeah, of course I will. And I want you to come and stop with us, you know. On holidays and weekends and that. If you want to. And I hope you do.
Yeah, that'll be okay.
I can't stand being stuck in here.
It's only for the time being. Eileen's stuck in here every day.
That's all she's good for.
Hi, Jason.
Hiya. You on your own?
Yeah, why? Did you have something in mind?
No, I've just come in for a tube of mints. Cheers.
Sent you a text.
Yeah, I know, I got it. I was with Violet.
Oh, well, listen. I dumped Scooter.
You dumped him? What for?
Oh, he's boring compared to other people. So I'm fancy-free and keeping my eyes open.
You didn't tell him, did you?
Tell him what?
Well, you know, about after the wedding and everything.
No. Why should I have done?
No. I mean, you didn't dump him because of what happened with us, did you?
Well, it helped make my mind up, but I probably would have told him anyway.
Right, well, I'll see you around then.
Yeah, because you can't help bumping into people around here, can you?
Short cab, love.
Is Ronnie Clayton here?
Who's asking? Your friend of hers?
No, I'm not. I've got no time for the hard-faced cow. It's Nick I'm worried about.
Do you mind telling us who you are?
Yeah, and what you're after.
Name's Julie. I'm Nick Clayton's girlfriend. Jimmy Clayton's son, right? Nick's going to end up in jail the way things are going.
What do you mean?
Well, he does everything his dad tells him, and Jimmy has totally lost it since Ronnie walked out on him. He's got some plan to lure her out to some farm on a taxi job.
A farm? What's it called?
No idea. But he's roped Nick in on it.
Hi, Jay. Can I get you a drink?
No.
I should have known that was a waste of time.
Ronnie, are you there? She's still not answering.
Come in, Steve. Steve!
Yeah, go on, Eileen. It's Steve. What's up?
Where have you been?
I've been helping a customer with her bags. Why?
Well, never mind that. I think Ronnie's in trouble. In fact, I'm sure of it.
Mr. Fellows? Charlie, it's me. Your cab's here.
Eileen, what's happening? Have you got hold of Ronnie yet?
She doesn't reply. I keep trying. Where are you now?
I've just turned onto Field Edge Lane.
You're not far then. It's about half a mile now to the farm track. Lloyd's on his way to you. He's not as near as you look, Steve. Hurry up. I'm really worried.
I warned you, Ronnie. Nobody walks out on me.
This better be the right place you've sent me to, Eileen.
It is. Listen, I keep thinking, why haven't we heard from Ronnie? Steve, just watch yourself.
No use you running, Ronnie. You've been asking for it, girl. Now you're gonna get it.
Lover boy. 2 for the price of 1.
Eileen! Eileen!
No! You don't need a gun, Jimmy! Put it down! Please! No!
Where's it going to end? A life sentence?
You'd need witnesses for that.
Who wins? Nobody.
Maybe you should have thought of that.
Maybe I underestimated you.
Maybe you did.
Stop it, Jimmy, please, before it goes too far.
It's your call.
Lloyd, can you hear me? Where are you?
I've doubled back. I'm on the right road.
The police are on their way. Just turn back. They don't want us making it worse.
2 minutes late with the buses and they start sending a search party out. Someone else's lucky day. So what are we saying about Martin? Well, we just have to accept it. He's got a life of his own now. David understands. I mean to say he has to like it. Oh, they don't like anything at that age, do they? Hello? Yeah, that's right. David? Are you sure it's David? David Platt, year 10? Well, no, it's just not like him, that's all. Yeah, of course, I'll come straight over. Something wrong? It's Mr. Lewis's secretary. The head? What did he want? Just found David on the school playing field. Drunk as a skunk.
I do know how to use this, you know.
I don't care if you can't. You just put your prints all over it. Cheers.
Witnesses again, see?
Quick, get in! Ronnie.
Get that out of here, man. You're freaking me out. What should I do? Ditch it?
Is it loaded?
Well, how should I know?
Big right out the window!
Where'd you learn to drive like that? Well, the handbrake turns. Granby Street, mate. Son of a misspent youth. Oh, isn't it?
Put your foot down!
It's on the floor! Eileen, where are the police? You said you'd run the police!
I did!
What's over? What are you up? It's not runners up the road!
Come on, watch it! I'm watching it!
Here he comes! He's overtaking us!
Oh, he's a brake! No! Slow down, corner!
It's all right. It's all right, it's over. It's over now.
You're not going to be sick, is he?
Well, if he is, he can mop it up himself. What the hell were you drinking, David?
Whatever he could find at the back of the kitchen cupboard. Thunderbolt.
We don't have cider in the house.
And I guess it was buy one, get one free at booze bin. Unless
He wouldn't steal it. I know he wouldn't.
an honest drunk. That's some compensation.
It won't happen again, Mr. Lewis. You have my word.
It's David's word I need.
David? He's having a hard time of it at the moment. He's very close to his father, and he's moving to Liverpool with a new partner. She's a teacher.
Enough to drive anyone to drink. David, I'm suspending you until Wednesday.
Yes, result.
David!
Make that the end of the week.
Please, it's a one-off.
I don't care. It's my name on the board outside. And me they'll blame when they see you staggering about in uniform. I'm calling time on the lot of you. The drinkers, the glue sniffers, the shoplifters, the skivers and the bullies. And if that means making an example of a nice kid who's had it tough, tough. Got that? Got that?
Yes, sir.
Get out of my sight until Friday. And from now till Christmas, you report to me at registration. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing, Candice?
Just checking out tour dates.
Oh, you'd be better off checking your watch. You're a right mug, do you know that?
Face. Bothered.
Well, he's not singing. That's something.
Get off me, I'm all right.
Get him inside before me mum sees him.
Your turn.
What?
It's a good job the driver had that evening news as well. We've had the window down since the parkway.
Oh.
You know, I'm gonna miss you so much. It's a Benson High-Tech 250. I used it on Francis Rossi.
From the Pete's Parlour?
No, from Status Quo.
Oh, well, thanks, Candice, but I just use a vent brush and straighteners.
Not for you, for your customers. Look, Audrey's gonna need a new trainee and I think you're perfect.
Thanks, Candice.
Well, I mean, Audrey's the one who does the hiring and firing. She might have plans, so...
Maria, it's good karma. I'm just spreading the look around. Face Kirk, you made it!
I'd stick to stacking shelves if I were you. I mean,
You're gonna miss me,
she's
aren't
gonna
you,
need this when she cheek push her up her crazy cuts, isn't she?
Just what are you playing at?
Thirsty.
Hey, you're in enough trouble. Don't make it worse.
Look, it were a laugh.
Oh, what? You in a bottle of gut rot? Yeah. It's hardly Glastonbury.
I want on my own, I'm not that sad.
You were on your own in front of the headmaster. How come you're stone cold sober? If it was you, I'd understand.
Oh, no, I'm more of a bourbon guy.
Your dad's only going to be an hour away.
Yeah. So's me mum. It's great. You can book in for a hug. See you later.
See ya.
Yeah, go on. Go on, kick me now, why don't you? Join the queue.
Not me. He's got to learn. He's had 15 years of you at his beck and call. I never even knew my father. He's playing the sympathy card. He's come to the wrong house.
Cheers.
Brandy's all round, please, Violet. Make them large ones.
Do you know what? I think I'm going to give it a miss.
Well, it might help you calm down.
I'm calm. Just need to get out.
Actually, might open a bottle of it. Don't worry, mate. I'm drinking for 3. Listen, mate, thanks, yeah? I don't know what we'd have done without you. All the day's work, mate. See you later.
You want me to sack her?
Oh, 52 seconds. That's a personal best. Barney! Barney!
All right. 5 miles around the ring road and she gave up a go. Sorry, doll. Shug's tearing his hair out.
Well, he better not be. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh. Look out for my postcards, okay? And Audrey, what can I say?
Say nothing. Reach for the stars, kid.
You too. You'll get there in the end.
All right, Candice. Got to shoot.
Just a minute. From Mrs. Fincham. Don't spend it all at once.
Audrey, you've been more like a mum to me than my real mum has.
Thanks.
Oh, can you do me one more favour?
Well, I haven't got my purse with me, love.
Oh, no, not that. You give this to Adam for me. Let him down gently.
You haven't told him you're going?
Audrey, I know heartbreak and I can't do it to him. Wait, think of the kudos. His ex-girlfriend's a stylist to the stars. Right. No hard feelings, eh? I mean, even I thought it was a joke and I'm going places.
Oh, cheers.
I always say change is a dangerous place, but if you make change your friend, as the saying goes, the proof's in the pudding.
Yeah, and you're the pudding.
No, I'm the sherry trifle, Maria. Don't you forget it.
Yeah.
you want a cup of tea?
No.
Orange juice? Cider?
Aren't you supposed to be at the salon today?
Oh, come on, it's his first hangover.
You're not going to be late on your first day?
Gran won't mind.
I mind.
I feel your pain, I feel your shame.
Sarah! I'm lost for words, David. I really am.
Sorry, Mum.
Yeah, so am I. I know you're having a hard time of it lately, but getting plastered isn't the answer, love.
Mum.
There are better ways of dealing with our problems.
Like what?
Like talking.
That's all we ever do. That's all you do. I don't see you any happier.
This isn't about me.
Well, it's not your problem then, is it?
Oh, and that's the garden.
Oh, it's beautiful. The twins will love it.
And it's even got a tree house.
Jason and Todd wanted a tree house. In the end, I bought them a Wendy house and painted it brown. They weren't best pleased.
Oh, that'll be Dev. He's over there with the surveyor.
What? Having the tree house surveyed? Oh, he is keen, isn't he?
I won't put it past him.
Hiya, love. How are you?
Hello.
I'm shattered. What time did you start?
6.
Well, it'll be for a few days till we get the cars back on the road.
I don't mind. Nice to feel useful for once. Tell her I'll be there as soon as I can. No, don't worry. We'll take care of everything.
Yeah, it's Steve
okay?
I feel sorry for.
Yep. Bye.
Everything all right, love?
One of our staff's just been taken into hospital.
Don't be a stranger, yeah?
What are they like?
Give him a hug and have it done.
I'm all dirty.
Take care of yourself, Martin.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about David.
Oh, don't worry.
He'll come round. And you're only up the road, remember?
Yeah, I know. That's what I keep telling everyone.
I had lots of things I wanted to say.
Yeah. Me too.
But there'll always be a home for you here, Martin. That'll never change.
I'll see you, Gail. Right, come on.
Martin.
See you later, mate.
Take care of me, Dad.
I will.
You'll be fine. Yeah, I know. But will you?
You took your time.
I mean, what's happened? Hmm? Are you okay? The baby's okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. They're fine.
Listen, I got back round there. The shop was closed. Eileen said there'd been an emergency.
This shirt is well embarrassing. Hiya.
What's going on?
I said you could borrow it. I think it suits her. Ravinder's in hospital.
Why didn't you call me?
I tried.
How many times?
Well, what the hell do you think I've been doing all afternoon? He had to go to the hospital, pick up Amber, organise cover for the shop. Basically, all the things you should have been
All right,
doing.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. How's Ravinder?
She's fine. The doctors reckon it's her appendix. I told her we could look after Amber.
For how long?
A couple of days. Ravinder's mum's flying over from Canada.
I don't think it's a good idea. Not in your condition.
Dad, for the last time.
It's really nice to be wanted. So you're gonna throw me out, or what?
Oh, the happy couple.
Go away, Tracy.
Why? Aren't I safe here? Expecting trouble, are we? You see, that's what I love about our Steve. Really cares.
Maybe I should leave you to it.
Oh, would you? I don't suppose you'd leave the country while you're at it. I don't want that woman anywhere near my daughter.
What are you talking about, Tracy? Amy was never at any risk.
Not this time, maybe.
Look, Jimmy's in hospital. He's going to prison. It's over.
And how do you know that, Steve? You don't know anything about her.
Well, I know she's not a lying, conniving little cow.
Oh, well, at least nobody's ever tried to kill me. Oh, apart from your ex-wife. Come to think of it, you've got funny taste in women, haven't you? Babe.
Stay out of my life.
Only if you stay out of Amy's.
Don't even go there.
You know, I'm sure the courts would be very interested to hear about your exciting new lifestyle, Steve. I think it's about time you got your priorities right, don't you?
I'm glad you came.
Why are we here?
Well, if you don't like it...
Gail,
Do we have to do this now?
if you want there to be a later, we do.
Are we ready to order?
Not yet.
Starving me into submission.
I want to know where I stand. I know you feel bad about Martin leaving.
I feel envious, Phil. Martin and I have worn our jaws out talking about moving on, whatever that is. Only he's actually done something about it.
So I have Martin to thank for this.
No, you've got David to thank, actually. We had a little heart-to-heart this morning. Cut a long story short, I'm a very unhappy person. I've only got myself to blame.
Well, he's having a rough time.
He's right. So now you know why I'm here. What's your excuse?
I'm hungry.
Yes! £450 now. Oh, he's such a loser. Sunita, man, I can't believe you married him.
Well, he has his good points.
Like what? His dress sense? I don't think so.
Have you never heard of respecting your elders?
Sorry, Gramps.
I want to buy some hotels. I need to borrow £500 from the bank, please.
I'll give it to you.
You can't do that.
Yeah, I can.
You're good at this.
Thanks. Me and my mum play all the time.
Should be okay.
Yeah, I know. You'll go? Loser.
One more bet.
You said that last time.
Please?
No way. Well, is that it? Are you going to give up?
What do you want me to do?
For a start, you could say something nice.
Your hair looks nice.
It looks like I've had an argument with a brush. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to do better than that.
I'm no good at giving compliments.
Glad to hear it. Amazing.
I don't think I like this new you. The old Gail would have shared.
The old girl wouldn't have been here in the first place. Count yourself lucky.
I am lucky. Don't think for a second I don't know it.
Go Go on, then. Hey! Something...
Is it gone?
Let me do it.
Try another one.
Leanne! I've had a lovely evening. Thank you.
Me too.
Cliche moment, I'm afraid, but, would you like to come in for a coffee?
Just keeps me awake.
Then have it in the morning.
Are you sure about this?
Oh, yeah? You was up late last night on that computer, Adam, looking at some special interest sites, were you? Ha! I know how to check, you know, you dirty, dirty little boy. What are you?
I was doing this, actually.
Oh, right.
What's this, then? It's a press release. I was looking through some of the industry magazines the other day, and I thought, half our competition cause such a big stink about themselves, even when they've got nothing to show off about. Once word gets out, you're hot. The work starts flooding in.
Don't do that, Adam, because that's really irritating.
So anyway, I've done this press release, basically bigging us up about all the contracts we got at the moment.
What's this?
Oh, that is just an order for some new knickers, only slightly better for our cash flow than an advert in Gusset Stitches Weekly.
How much?
David, I know you're feeling a bit down because your dad left yesterday.
I've got stomach cramps.
David, in half an hour...
You'll be laughing on the other side of your face if I slip into a coma.
We have got to convince your head of year that you're contrite.
I don't even know what it means.
Sorry.
Good.
Duh, that's what it means.
Whatever.
Look, I know it's difficult when you've been suspended. Seeing everybody again, and it's embarrassing. Is it because you were drunk in front of your mates and you can't remember what happened? I should be tarred and feathered and sent to an asylum for bad mothers for saying this, but... David, I think your mates will think you're pretty cool for getting splattered on school time. Did you ever think of that?
What do you reckon I've earned man points?
Several thousand.
I'll get me bag.
You're in a good mood today.
Let's just say I got out of bed the right side this morning.
Danny seems in a funny mood today, doesn't he?
Well, he's been a bad lad. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
And there's all that other stuff he's had to deal with too.
What do you mean?
Don't think I should say.
Well, you can trust me as far as you can throw me. I'm very light.
Well, you know how, Mike's his uncle?
Yep.
Well, that's not strictly true.
How do you mean?
See, Mike's his dad.
You what?
You know his dad died recently?
Yeah.
Well, his mum told him his dad wasn't his real dad. Mike was. So I found out Danny's my brother. I don't tell anybody, will you? I feel dreadful I've let it slip.
Biz, guess what? I have got the biggest gossip of the century.
She has lost so much weight. Oh, can you see her ribs? She's one of them bulimiacs. She's got bulimia. She got so desperate for food at one point, she started eating dog biscuits. Can you believe that?
I always thought she looked like a bit of a dog.
Ah, Sunita, man, you is terrible. What are you like? Did you hear that, Dev?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, she is well shameful. Look at her. She, will only ever sleep with famous men, because first it was him out that pop group and then him out the films, and now him. Well, he's not famous, but I still hate her because she's a cow. Look, she never smiles.
I am, then.
Where's Primrose Hill?
Babe. Excuse me, babe. Excuse me. But can we have just like a little less of this constant prittle-prattle? Because it's kind of starting to mess with my head. You know, it's kind of... It's irritating, yes? Yeah.
Do you like her or something? I don't know anyone who actually even knows what it is she does. She's on drugs. Look at her eyes.
Come on, I'm dying to know. How goes it with Phil?
He stayed over last night.
You're joking? Oh, girl, I'm so pleased for you, darling. Oh.
It's very nice to be liked again. Being told you're beautiful does wonders for your self-esteem.
Oh. Did he say that? Oh. Oh. Have you told the kids?
No, I am.
Oh, come on, there's nothing to be ashamed of, sweetheart. You're a grown woman. And a very beautiful grown woman, according to Phil.
No, I will tell them soon.
Mr. Baldwin is Mr. Baldwin's son.
Yeah, so that makes Mr. McBaldwin Mr. Baldwin's half-brother.
Oh, can you believe it? Isn't it hilarious?
Poor Danny, I saw him earlier, sat there staring into space like Atlas.
Ew, can you imagine, though, finding out that with your dad?
He's got what's coming to him, that one. Ruined Oily Ann's life. Serves him right.
Oh, I wish someone would tell me my mum weren't my mum. But life ain't fair, is it?
Come on, girls look lively. Get a wriggle on.
Sean, have you ever seen that film, Daddy Daycare?
Shut up, Janice.
Come on, Lippy. Let's have a chit-chat, eh?
What are you going to do if I don't get back to work? Get your daddy on me?
As you well know, my father's passed away, thanks.
Well, he looks perfectly all right to me. We're only having a laugh down there. Adam's told us.
You're an animal, Danny. Am I? Am I? What are you, an animal expert now?
Oh, pack it in, Mr. Baldwin. We all know you can leather him. He's only a kid.
With an IQ of an imbecile.
Come on in the office.
Get back to work. Get back to work! Satisfied?
Okay, so that's,
I want to use some deodorant, mate.
I'm sorry?
Sunita's shrunk. Do you not use deodorant or something? Is it against your religion?
I smell perfectly fine. Do I smell?
Oh, I'm bunged up.
Oh, yeah, you stink, mate.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm joking.
I am this close to vomiting.
She's cheeky. Her mother works for one of the other shops. I'm just like loco parentis.
What?
I think you're confusing me with somebody that gives us stuff.
You know, when I worked here, that seat always used to stink. I used to spray air freshener on it.
Oh, I think I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, well, spray air freshener on it if it offends you so much.
Just chuck the chair out.
Yeah, look, I don't have a problem with it.
But it stinks. God.
Listen, don't you raise your voice at me, young lady.
Well, don't you make me sit on minging furniture.
It doesn't smell.
Do you want a bet?
Vir, does this thing stink?
Oh, my nose is blocked.
Oh, I've had enough of this.
Excuse me, miss. Where are you going with that? Excuse me. You bring that back this instant.
It's doing my head in.
Get the chair.
No,
Get the chair.
the smell's still here.
Hmm?
It's not the chair. It's you.
Oh, we got that moussaka in the freezer. We could have that.
What with?
Dunno. Green salad.
I know I'm a total piglet, but do you know what I really fancy? Something from the chippy.
Excellent. Less cooking for me, and I'm sure David won't mind. Come on.
I tell you what, Mum, I'll get these. Go on, you go back. Go and get the bread and the ketchup ready. I'll only be 2 minutes.
Thank you, love. You are a good girl.
Hiya. You all right?
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling you're following me around everywhere?
Don't get over yourself, Jason. Oh, you've just got,
What are you doing?
What's your problem? Don't worry, I'm not going to pounce. Unless you want me to.
So when was this taken?
Oh, darling, I can't remember.
I thought you met Ravinda when you employed her. This must have been taken before.
No, I employed her because I knew her, you know, vaguely.
Well, what's vaguely?
Vaguely. My brother and me, we used to play, squash for a bit.
Squash?
Years ago. Let's have a look. Every one of his parties, the parents used to go away a lot and everyone used to pile around. Now, I suggest you put that back where you got it from.
Well, where are you going?
Oh, wholesalers.
Now?
Mm-hmm. And you are not even going to think about working because I've arranged cover.
Won't be open.
Oh, I missed the traffic.
I know what you're doing.
What, I'm going shopping?
You were trying to avoid this conversation.
Sunita, darling, I can't wait for your hormones to get back to normal. I am going to the wholesalers, so whatever it is that you are worrying about, stop it.
Lucy says the colour's minging. Everybody agrees with that.
Well, maybe next year minging will be the new trendy.
But Daddy ain't being laughed at.
Oh, come here. You know, I bet Lucy's as scared of being laughed at as you are, which is why she needs someone to pick on. It's got nothing to do with your trainers.
They are minging, though.
Rosie.
And they're probably tested on animals.
They don't test trainers on animals. The paws won't fit.
I mean, the glue and that.
Look, you take the notice, you wear what you want.
Yeah, but that's the thing, I don't want to wear them.
Oh, I hope you're not on about them trainers again. Come on, you two, get in the car.
Hey, we're only talking.
They're brand new, Kevin. She's not having any more.
Hey, you laugh at Lucy's trainers. See how she likes it, eh? And Roses and all.
See you later.
Good night.
I thought you might like a bit of company. A bit of a chat.
Oh, yeah.
We don't really know each other, do we?
Amber tells me you took something of mine from the flat.
I never?
A photograph.
I thought... I wanted to show it to Deb.
I only said it wasn't there.
You enjoy having a good poke around while I was in here, did you?
And I never said you poked around either.
I'm sorry. I only borrowed it. I was going to tell you.
So I've got a photo of the boss. Young, stupid and with bad hair. Not that his hair's got any better.
Is Frankie here?
No, I'm sorry.
Are you all right? Well, it's Jamie I'm after, really. I've had a break-in.
Oh, see here. Oh, sit down here.
I never said you nicked out.
Well, I shouldn't have borrowed it. I should have asked.
Oh, she always blames me for everything, silly cow.
Amber? Here. There must have been expense involved in looking after Amber before I could get here.
Oh, no, I don't want money.
Oh, I insist. Amber, wait. I know what a handful she is.
Oh, no, she's no trouble at all, honest.
Of course she's trouble. I was going to give it to your husband this morning, but he didn't see me. And before I could get myself outside, he was already in his car.
Dev what?
Tell him he drives too fast.
What's that now?
Look, she was really upset. Some girl at school...
Sophie knows that getting upset is going to mean you're going to put your hand in your pocket.
Yeah, well, they bought now, aren't they, so?
So, take her back. I've said no, Kevin, and that's that.
Working. I'll tell her to take it easy. I organise cover.
I'm fine.
You know, you'd think having 2 babies in a house move to worry about was enough, but no, she wants to run a business as well. You, darling, should be resting.
Boring resting now, innit?
How was the traffic this morning? Was it worth setting off so early?
Yeah, you know, I missed the worst of it.
Can't have been open when you got there, the wholesalers. What did you do?
Well, nothing, you know. Listen to the radio.
What station?
What station?
What station did you listen to? What were they playing?
Listen to her. I was exactly the same when I was pregnant with our Warren. You get something stuck in your head. Eat cake, love. That'll take your mind off things. I recommend the brown ones.
You look exhausted.
I went to see Ravinda.
So how is she?
You should go and see her.
Yeah, I will.
When?
When I get a chance.
Do you not want to know how she is?
Well, I'm sure we'll hear if there's any news. Now, I only came in here for some money, and before you ask what it's for, that's a surprise.
Ding ding, and whoosh! He's magically transformed from seamstress to barmaid. What can I get you?
Lied right to my face.
About what?
About where he's been. Look at this. This is the file to the Eccles shop, Ravinda's shop. I wanted to see how long she's worked there.
Sunita, this isn't good for you.
I cannot find a single rent payment for the flat.
Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe he keeps it separate.
I gave him a chance to come clean, to say he'd been to the hospital, but he didn't. He lied.
You're not going to be able to think clearly if you get yourself in a state. I mean, well, maybe he takes it out of her wages, the rent. All I'm saying is, well, maybe there's an explanation.
What explanation could there be for him lying about visiting her? Why couldn't he just have told me?
Maybe he thinks you'd read something into it.
Why won't you believe me, Shell? Has Deb talked to you? Has he told you to say that?
Now, Sunita, you're being paranoid. Of course I believe you. I'm just saying that 1 minute you find an old photo and the next you're going through his files trying to catch him out. I'm sure if you went through Fred's files and asked him...
I am not married to Fred.
Look, what I'm saying is you can't think clearly when you're in a panic. And it just doesn't feel right, him having an affair. He loves you.
Well, you explain this then, because I can't. Beautiful flowers. Did he bring them?
Who?
Dev, this morning.
Sunita, I'm not well. If you're in the middle of a domestic, then go home and have it.
It was him who told you about the photo, wasn't it? Not Amber.
Amber told me.
I'm not stupid.
Really? Would you like a second opinion on that? Because psychiatry's upstairs. And if you don't mind, there are people here trying to help me feel better, not do my head in. You still here?
This isn't a social visit. Dev's admitted it.
Admitted what?
I don't bother. I know. I caught him out lying. So I confronted him, and he broke down. Told me all about the two of you. Everything.
So? What do you want from me? Go and take it out on him. He's the one who wanted the lies.
What did you want?
I wanted you to know.
So it's true. And you never gave a thought to me or these babies, either of you.
I told him from the beginning, when he met you, that he should tell you.
How long has this been going on?
How long's what been going on?
Your affair.
Oh, we're not having an affair. Oh, what's Dev told you?
You're lying.
There's been nothing between us for years.
But you said. Of course you're having an... Well, why else would you react that way? You were scared of me, what I'd do.
Of course I was. Look at the state of you.
No. This doesn't make sense. Why would he lie about visiting you? All this secrecy. And the rent-free flat. If you and him happened years ago, why would he let you have the flat?
My gran's doing me head in.
Not now, Amber. Go back to the canteen. Go on!
It's not. It's her, isn't it? Is it? It's Amber?
Believe me, I wanted him to tell you.
Amber's Dev's child. He was so excited when I told him I was pregnant.
He is.
Like it was his first time. Like he knew nothing about it. What to do or... Maybe that's why he wanted a boy. Because he's already...
He does love you, you know. And his stupid thick head. That's why he didn't want to tell you. We had massive rows about it.
When?
Before you got married. I told him we were stirring up trouble.
You discussed it? Before our wedding?
Well, I wouldn't say discussed. He was scared of losing you. I told him.
Where was this discussion? When he visited Amber?
He doesn't visit Amber. He only sees her because she's always there with me at the shop. She doesn't know who he is.
That he's her father.
Well, that's another thing we were about. Amber not knowing.
That he's her dad.
Sunita, Dev's a good bloke.
A good bloke?
Well, most men walk away, don't they? I mean, I wouldn't say he's a great father, but... Well, at least he hasn't just abandoned his kids.
Kids?
I mean...
Kids? You said kids, didn't you?
Can you go now? I'm not feeling very well.
Are there more? Come on. You obviously know what's going on.
Please, please, just go. I'll call the nurse.
Tell me! Is that what you and Dev row about? That I should know what's going on?
Just ask Dev.
I'm asking you. I need to know. Ravinder. Please. How would you feel if you were me? What would you want? Just...
Talk to Sandra.
Sandra who? Sandra at the shop? At Gorton?
I swear I'm gonna commit granny side. Can I come stay at yours?
Woohoo! How stunning! Look at this vision of loveliness here.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, it's Anita. Dev wants you to close early today and he needs to... Yes, you will get paid. Dev wants to see the till roll, so I'm sending a cab for you. Just come, okay? No, you can't speak to him. I'm your boss too, aren't I? So just do as I say.
Why, where have they put him? Outside the gate? The divs. Yeah, I'll go and stick him in the yard now. No probs.
Here's the till room. If Dev's accusing me of out, he'll wish he hadn't.
Why? What will you do?
Let him try and he'll see.
Chuck in your job? Is that what you'll do? I doubt it. He's paying you over the odds as it is.
No, he's not.
Or maybe you'll withdraw access.
To what?
His kids.
Where's Dev?
They are his kids, aren't they?
Is it him that said it?
Are they two different fathers? Or were you and Dev seeing each other a long time? Not like you to be stuck for words, is it?
It were 2 short times. He's got no staying power, you'll see.
How long were you together?
Long enough to have some rights. My kids are going to be just as entitled to his money as your sprogs are.
You're after his money.
It's me. He should have married, if he'd any backbone. But he wanted a nice little Asian wife that his mum would approve of, with no brains that'd do everything he said.
Get out.
You dragged me all the way down here to send me packing.
You've always hated me.
There's nought to like.
I should have guessed you had something over him. Why else would he employ a lazy goblin?
Lazy? Takes it out of you bringing up kids. Especially when the father's too busy looking for fresh meat. Well, you'll find that out, won't you? He can't help himself.
Get out!
Bit of a shock, was it? Finding out the kind of man you've got. Have you talked to Ravinda, eh?
I said...
And
get out!
Shireen. Oh dear. Didn't you know about Shireen? You are having a bad day, aren't you?
Just glad I wasn't acting out my little fantasy. Or Charlie would have been in for a shock.
And what little fancy is that, eh?
Oh, well, you'll never know now, will you? Because you were too scared to come round.
I'm not scared.
Of course you were.
I'm just not playing your game, Sarah.
Oh, I'm not playing games, Jace. You see, I want more of what we had the other week. I thought you did too.
Well, I don't.
You see, now, I'm not sure if I quite believe that, because I know that's what you're saying. But I feel something when I'm near you. And the closer I stand, the more I feel it. See, maybe you don't. Maybe it's just me, but is it just me? I'm not playing games, Jason. Really. I'll see you Wednesday.
Is it safe to come in? I got presents. Yeah, it's medically proven fact that presents are the perfect way to tackle hormonal.
Sunita? Hey.
Get off!
Now, listen, if you're really feeling this bad, then maybe we should go to the doctor.
Well, is it not normal for a pregnancy? How do they usually go?
Well, we can find out, can't we?
How was it with Ravinda? How was she?
What's happened?
Or Sandra? It can't be that hard to remember.
Look, let's just sit down.
I am sat down. When were you going to tell me about your kids?
Who told you this?
Does it matter?
Yes, listen, you're pregnant. You don't need this.
When were you going to tell me?
Soon. I was, soon, but just not while you were...
Liar! You were never going to tell me. You were going to let me believe that I was carrying your firstborn children.
No, I was going to talk to you. Honestly, I was, but soon as we settled down, the four of us...
Why didn't you tell me before I was pregnant? Before we were married? Now's a good time as any, isn't it? Come on, Dev. How many women have you got?
None. You, only you.
And children?
The only children I'm interested are in here.
Don't you touch me. How can you say that I am the only woman? These are your only children. You are a liar!
Sean.
We can still go clubbing.
But I thought one dress good enough.
Well, we can nip home first. Mind you, there's something better to do there, eh?
Well, we're here now, aren't we?
Maybe I should have told you from the beginning. But I was scared to lose you. I was terrified.
Lying is what loses people. Keeping secrets.
I know. I was wrong. But I've never lied about how I feel about you, about our children, and everything else is in the past. And now that you know...
You think we can just carry on?
Yes, because it's in the past. Ravinda was a mistake. She wanted to keep that baby. What could I do?
And Sandra?
She tried to trap me. Couldn't handle the fact that I didn't want to be with her.
Tried to trap you? Twice?
Yes. Twice. She lied. Oh, she lied about being... She got pregnant to try and make me stay with her.
And how many more women are there? For all I know, you've got hundreds.
Listen, there's nothing else for you to know. I love you.
I can't trust you.
Yes, you can.
Answer it.
Well, this is more important.
Answer it!
Hello.
Shireen. Yeah. I invited her over. Buzz her in. Go on. Go on!
Look, I can't. Let me get rid of her.
Why?
Because you and me, we need to talk.
Well, what's the point? You just can't help yourself, can you? You just can't stop lying. I gave you a chance to tell me everything.
I know, but it was just too much.
Had Shireen just slipped your mind?
You had enough to deal with. I mean, all this stress, and I was so worried. So look, please, just please let me get rid of her. Shireen, look, this is really not a good time.
This is an invitation I never thought I'd get. Take the baby from me, will you? While I get my breath.
A baby?
I didn't mean to be heavy with you before. I know you get enough of that at home. So I'll leave you alone, whatever you want. I just can't help fancying you, that's all. But I don't want to see you hurt. You're too important to me.
Sophie? Here.
For me?
Yep.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They're real suede.
What suede?
Trendy.
Is Rosie getting any?
No.
Even better.
So no more moaning about trainers, all right?
Okay. Thanks, Mum.
Oh, go and put them on.
Well, aren't you the generous one?
Well, it was you who said I should get them.
No, I said I should buy some. You know, you make one rule 1 minute and change it the next, and I'm supposed to just trail behind you.
Listen, I just thought that you'd heard enough for like one day! Listen, Lisa, please. Please, listen, I'm over 40 years old and I've got a past. Of course I have, but please, we can... No, come on, don't go, please.
How can you say it's in the past?
Because it is. It is. You're my future, darling, you and our children.
I bet you've got a pregnant woman living at every shop.
No.
In every flat, living rent-free!
Listen, I've made mistakes.
Mistakes?
Yes, but I love you. And I never married anyone but you.
No, you just bred from him.
No, come on. Come on. You
Get off!
marry this in your condition.
I can manage. Like all the others had to manage on their own, didn't they? Now, why don't you go and help poor Shireen having to cope on her own with your baby?
That's not my baby.
Stop lying! You stay away from me!
Well, remember, whatever she says, just smile, smile, smile.
Well, what else would I do? I'm the good cop.
I can't come with you.
Because I'm skiving off work and I don't want you skiving off school.
I know, but what if you get the wrong one?
I want another size, the colour, the design, another shop.
Yeah, but you're stupid though, aren't you?
Trainers.
I'll run away if you buy me any more cheapos.
Well, if you run away in those, it'll save me a fortune.
Won't. I'll sue you.
What for?
Stress induced by fossilised footwear.
I'm still going on tomorrow's trainers, is she?
No, she's just going off to school. Bye, Sophie.
Can I come on for my dinner?
No.
Gonna be late.
I'll walk with her.
What about Underworld?
Oh, I'll be back. I've got tons of time.
Au revoir, Papa.
Wait, bought much?
A few bits. That's all I've got.
Ah, that's all right. It's fine.
Yeah, of course it is. We've got everything you need.
Yeah, and apart from his fullest money, so you couldn't fit any more in.
I can't use Frankie's stuff. I should have brought my own.
No, he's right. Here's what you want.
I won't let you down.
Where have I heard that before?
Yeah, well, now I mean it. I'm staying here. Jamie's going to look after me.
What are you talking about?
I've left Birmingham for good.
Oh. Run me into town, will you, Claire?
Sorry, I've got a problem.
You've got dozens, but you can still drive.
She can't, actually.
My gearbox is playing up.
Oh, I suppose that counts for excitement in your life.
Counts as a nuisance.
Well, is there anyone else that can take me?
Not at the minute. Look, Kevin should be open by now. Claire, why don't you see if you can take a look at it?
Oh, OK, thanks. Yeah.
Couldn't you have worked that out for yourself?
Pardon?
Well, what are you thanking Eileen for? If your car is icky-sicky, you take it to the doctors in the garage. Everybody knows that, even baby what's-his-face.
Joshua.
Do us a favour, Tracy. Clear off, get a bus or walk into town.
No, I'd actually rather be driven in comfort by a professional.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Yeah, well, hopefully Kevin will be able to help you. Well, actually, I'd recommend Nathan. His gearbox technique is second to none. More than that, he'll rev you up like you've never been revved before, do you know what I mean? Actually, she doesn't. But that's Ashley for you.
She's been shocked, Devendra, lad. Give her time.
She's the last person in the world I would expect her to do this.
Oh, you should have been straight with her.
What, like she's been with me?
She's not got any secrets.
No, she's honest and straightforward about everything.
Happen it's not my place to say this, but you're the one that's let her down.
That's a joke.
Wish you were. You and me aren't all that much different, you know. I had a child I tried to keep quiet about.
Yeah, well, better to keep quiet than to get rid. And she makes her, she's so sweet and gentle and tender and loving, but you don't know what's going on underneath.
Tell me what you're trying to say.
Why are you here, Fred? And if you're my friend, why don't you go back to Sunita and plead with her not to do it?
Not to do what?
Abort the babies?
She'd not do that.
She is.
Never in this world.
Ask her.
You check the cellar, I'll do the till.
What, the draymen are going to be here in a minute?
Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'm in the way, aren't I?
No, you're not.
Down the cellar you would be.
I'll go out. I need to anyway.
No, you won't. You'll stay here and you'll rest.
Well, I need to get some fresh air. I'm too near death. He could turn up any minute.
He won't. Today's your moving day, isn't it?
Forgotten all about that.
Yeah, well, that just shows how upset you are.
Well, I'll go into town. I'll get some stuff for the babies.
They're not in any hurry, are they?
Well, no, but I don't know how much longer I'll be able to get about. There's stuff at the flat, but I'm not going back there.
It'll all be in crates now.
Tell Dev to bring your stuff here.
I'll tell him nothing. I never want to see him again.
Sunita.
I'm all right. I'm allowed some bitterness. I deserve it.
Frank! Frank!
Keep away.
Look, do us a favour, love. Hey, get rid of Carol, please. Send her back where she came from. Please.
I don't want your hand on me.
You think she likes you?
No.
Right, you think she wants to be here?
No.
Well then, what are you giving her house room for?
You have the gall to ask me that?
Yes, I do.
I could fill book with reasons. Where do you want me to start, eh? The day she asked me to babysit, the night you smiled at me, the first time you
right.
asking all the questions, Danny, but I don't know why. You know all the answers.
Now, though, why now? What is she in this street for now? We have never given her a thought in years.
She's been with us all the time.
Not with me, she ain't.
She never left. I see her every time I look at Jamie. He's got her eyes. You said so yourself.
Frank, listen to me. She is my past.
And mine and Jamie's.
please, love, we do have a future together.
Oh, so we have. You, me and Leanne.
Forget about her. She means nothing, right?
I was Leanne 20 years ago. Do you plead with Carol to forget about me, eh?
No, I did it. That was different.
It was the same thing.
I loved you.
Stop talking to me, Danny. You say things I don't want to hear because they're not true. They're not true.
Frank. Listen to me. Listen, please. She is insane.
Oh, that's right. Blame her.
Why do you think I fell for you?
Because you wanted a bit on the side. Same reason as you fell for Leanne.
No, that's not... Frank, believe me.
Believe you? I'm not that desperate.
She will pull our family apart.
No, she won't.
Yes, she will.
That's your speciality. Nobody does it better.
How often do I get the house to myself? You know you want to.
I don't care when I spend an afternoon with him.
Yeah, well, oily overalls don't turn me on, but whatever you want out of life.
Not sure. Kevin, Tracy. Kevin, Tracy.
You won't regret it.
Have you fixed my car yet, Nathan?
I'll have it ready about 4 o'clock.
I need it now.
Well, tough luck. He's got things to see to first.
What things?
Me. I need a full service and overhaul if you catch my drift.
I do. But I still want my car within the hour.
That's that then. See you later, Tracy.
It's tonic water.
I know.
All right, then.
Mum, I trust you.
Oh, yeah, of course you do.
Get your missus on the job, sort this lot out.
She's pregnant.
Twins, I know.
Why, is she here?
No, but 2 cots, 2 buggies, 2 mobiles and 2 life-size teddy bears there. I've left them in the hall. Where do you want them?
Anywhere.
Right, I'll leave them there then. Nice house.
Lovely.
When are they due?
January.
Anything can happen before then.
It will.
She's in the Rovers.
Oh, great. Freddie would please. This prophet's all sore. She'll drink the place dry.
Frank, she's on tonic water.
One Jamie in the
rest.
Look at the state of you.
Like you.
Come on, let's get her inside the house before someone sees
I
her.
already have seen her.
Thomas, Jane.
Get up. You've had a bellyful.
I've had one.
You stink of it.
Stink. She stinks.
Have you done this to her?
No.
Liar. Get
She had a
up.
bottle of whiskey and put it away, Jane.
Down her throat.
Get up.
I'll help you.
Get away from us.
You heard him.
You're the cause of all this.
Don't waste your breath, Jamie. Come on.
Frankie is the cause of it. You left me. I always have a drink when I'm on my own. It's her fault.
No, it's your fault.
I like a drink. It's nice.
Oh, couldn't get her in the house.
I want a good time, and I'm not having a good time.
You're going to bed, Mum.
Oh, with. That's a joke, that. Oh, I've wet myself again.
She hasn't.
I have.
Tell me something, Claire. Have you ever done it in the afternoon? Done what? Shaken the house to the foundations with a man who's not your husband and should really be somewhere else doing something boring.
I don't call it boring to do the job you paid for.
So what gives Ashley a thrill when it's early closing? Tea on the lawn?
Why has your love life...
Sex life.
got anything to do with me?
It hasn't. Ignore her.
You knew what me and Nathan were talking about, but you didn't care. You barged in. Another couple of minutes, we would have been in bed.
Do you mind? There are other people here.
Oh, what a prissy little miss you are.
Take the notice. She can't help it. Actually, she's on heat.
No, I don't think Claire knows what that means.
It means that soon she'll be sniffing round embarrassing places and we'll have to ask her to leave.
Well, I'm leaving anyway. Take a look around you, Claire. You, Eileen, Roy, Hayley. You know what this place is, don't you? It's a hangout for the undersexed. Bye.
At last! Where have you been?
We were worried. Why didn't you take your mobile?
A letter came.
Shelley Deb's cancelled all my credit cards.
This letter.
I've tried every cash machine.
Read it.
I've been all over town and I barely had enough money to get home.
Sunita, this must be important.
What?
This letter. It's an official communication. It was hand-delivered.
Here?
Yeah. It's got a solicitor's stamp on it. Read it.
All right.
What does it say?
Dev's issued an injunction to stop me from aborting the babies.
But you'd not do that. You wouldn't.
I know that, but he obviously thinks I would. I was angry, Shell. I wanted to hurt him. I didn't mean a word I said. How could he believe I could destroy our children? She left me by myself.
Get dressed. I'm taking you home.
I'm staying here.
Pack. Or I'll pack for you. You can get in a van like that.
No, Jamie, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I've had enough, Mum. I made a mistake, all right? I can't cope with you.
You won't have to. I'll be good. Don't send me back there. I hate it. I'm by myself all the time. I'm bound to drink.
You're going to anyway. At least this way we don't have to watch you.
I'll change.
No, you won't.
I will. I'll do anything. Let me stay.
Will you admit what's wrong with you?
I like a drink, that's all. No, Jamie, all right.
Say the word, Mum.
Words. I like a drink.
Why do you drink?
Because I do.
Why?
Because.
Say it, Mum.
Because I can't stop. Because I haven't got any choice. Because I'm an alcoholic.
Girls, when you've done your bedroom, Sophie, you can do the bathroom, Rosie, cooker.
Oh, forget it. You cook their flesh in that.
All right, Sophie, you do the cooker.
No way.
Oh, come on, girls. We've all got a pitch in.
What's going on?
It's him. He's making us clean the whole house.
Oh, Kevin. It's Sunday. It's supposed to be a day of rest.
So we don't have to do it?
No, of course you don't.
We don't have to do anything?
No.
Have you seen the state of their rooms?
Well, there's nothing wrong with a bit of mess. Oh, I'm sorry, sweethearts. I don't know what's got into your dad lately.
What do you want?
Warren rang us this morning.
Good for you.
Just give us a minute, hey, love, please.
I'm counting.
Frank, have heart. Look, it's brass monkeys out here.
Jamie's going to be back soon, so make it quick.
Ooh.
What the hell's he doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question. Didn't the pub open half an hour ago?
Just say what you've come to say, Dan.
Three's a crowd, love.
Don't mind me. I only live here.
Why don't you make a cup of Carol?
You gonna be all right?
Yeah.
I'd make you one. Only we're out of arsenic.
Well, share your guard, dog.
Don't make yourself too comfy.
How can you stand up?
What about Warren?
Well, his team are having this centenary celebration bash, and all the players' families are invited. So I want you and Jamie to go. Don't worry, I'll pay for everything.
I don't need your charity.
This ain't about us. Just because I've lost my family, don't mean Warren hasn't all, does it? He really wants you to be there, Frank. Please, mate, let me do this one thing.
I know what Dev did was wrong, but he thought you were gonna have an abortion.
Good.
You don't mean that. The longer you leave it, the worse it's gonna get.
How? How can it get any worse, Shell? Tell me.
He's using Warren to get at you. It's the oldest trick in the book, a mother's weakness.
He is his son.
Yeah, so's Jamie.
Dan won't be going with us.
No, he'll be going with you, all right. He'll be right inside that head of yours. Give it a couple of days and you'll be thinking, oh, maybe he should have come after all. Here am I, enjoying myself on his money, and he's there on his lonesome. Maybe he's not so bad after all. He's like an addiction. Trust me, I'm an expert.
I don't want him back, if that's what you mean.
That won't bother Danny. He'll wear you down. Quick as you build a wall, he'll knock it down. He could tell you the sky's green and you'd believe him.
Not anymore.
You just keep telling yourself that, love, and maybe one day you'll believe it, just like I did.
Only thing is, I needed a bottle.
Because of me.
I don't blame you. I blame him. I can see that now. Only someone's got to learn from my mistakes.
I will. I promise.
You just remember, as long as we stick together, we are Danny's worst nightmare.
I thought about your offer.
Nice one.
You can stick your money.
You okay? Looks as if you've seen a ghost. I'd get used to that view if I were you.
What did you say to her then?
Let's just say I filled in a few blanks. Frank is very vulnerable at the moment. She needs a mate.
What, and you think you're it?
Fortune makes strange bedfellows. Isn't that what you always said?
Yeah. And I slung you out of mine, remember?
And now I'm back. And I'm staying this time. I've even got myself a job in the bookies. We'll be able to see each other every day.
Well, I can't wait. I'll tell you what. Why don't we go and have a little snifter to celebrate? Just a little one wouldn't do any harm, Carol, would it? I won't even tell Jamie. I bet you can taste it already, can't you?
Thanks. But I think I'll go home. It's got a nice ring to it, hasn't it? Home.
Is that what you think it is? Wake up. They don't want you there. They just feel sorry for you.
Jamie loves me.
Jamie loves Frankie, and always has. Just like me. Let me tell you something, Carol, shall I? Once you're out on your ear, I will be walking right back in there. See, the difference between me and you is I can change. I will change. Whereas you will always be a sad, lonely, pathetic, deluded drunk. Here. See that? I was going to give that to Frankie. I'll tell you what, though. Why don't you have it? And go and drink yourself to death and put Jamie out of your misery. No? Oh, well. If you change your mind, you know where I'll be. Ta-da, Carol.
I thought I'd make a start. This is our home, Sunita.
So all this is for my benefit?
I didn't know if you could come.
I'm not here for you.
You said you wanted to have an abortion.
I was angry, Dev.
Yeah, I know.
But you still thought I could do it.
I'm sorry.
I hate myself for saying it.
My fault.
No. It's my fault for believing in you.
I'm not going to let you go.
So what are you going to do? Take out another injunction?
But this is our marriage.
Stop being a marriage when you lied to me.
And these are my babies as well.
So what's so special about these two?
If you don't know them, I think you better leave.
I know you love them.
Then talk to me. Please. For their sake.
Okay, I'm listening.
Are you watching? Oh, come on, don't be like this.
I'm sorry, do I know you? I still love you, Dad. Traitor? You know the solicitor job she wrote for us? Slave labour, you mean?
Yes, what about it?
How come it's in Mum's handwriting?
I don't know what you're on about.
She made you do it, didn't she? She made you be horrible to us. Is this true?
Look, she just wanted to be a good guy for once.
Oh, I knew it. She's using you.
Yeah, well, it won't be for long, I promise you.
You wait till I see her.
You two say nothing. I'll sort it out.
You're right. Let's face it, Dad. You're scared of her.
Maybe she'll just get bored.
Mum said she didn't mind a bit of mess.
Well, she could go Potter.
Well, duh.
Sound. Hey, come on, Rosie. Get it stuck in. Oh.
I didn't know where else to go.
I've got to go to work, love.
I won't stay long.
What, do you want me to call Jamie or Frankie?
No.
You should be in bed.
That's where they are.
Who?
Who do you think? Frankie and Danny, of course. Making up with each other. Like a couple of lovebirds. I couldn't trust her then. I sure as hell can't trust her now. A leopard doesn't change its spots.
But you don't know what you're saying. Please, just let me call Jamie.
So he can take me to the nut house? That's what he wants.
He wants to help you, Carol.
Leave it out. He didn't even want to know me a couple of months ago. Oh, he gives it all of that. He's like all men. My boy. His father's boy, more like. He just wants to control me. I can't even have a drink round him now, not even one.
You can't have just one.
You sound like him. How is it everyone round here reckons they know me? You don't. Nobody does. Got me into some poxy group now. Bunch of lushes acting like everything's rosy. I love you, Mum, if you stay sober. Look round at this bloody place. The faces on you people. Sober ain't all it's cracked up to be. Kevin!
In here, love.
What the hell's going on?
It's no good looking at me. It was like this when I got back.
Well, I left you in charge.
She went to the pub and we was all alone. I think we went a bit mad.
Mad?
Yeah, like you're going now. You said you didn't mind a bit of a mess.
You call this a bit of mess?
All right, chill out, Sal.
Chill out? Come on!
Hey, got you. I think you better leave us for a minute or two, girls.
You did this on purpose?
Actually, it was Sophie's idea. She just wanted her old dad back.
But you wanted to get me angry.
You was just being yourself.
Oh, Kevin!
Oh, come on, Sal. You couldn't have kept it going forever. Someday you was bound to lose it.
So once again, I am a big, bad monster.
You are gorgeous when you're mad.
Go away.
And when we got together, my life changed. I felt like I was starting over, and telling you would have been like, going backwards.
I had a right to know.
And after everything we've been through, you had a right to be happy.
That's why you should have trusted me.
I didn't want to lose you. Scared you wouldn't understand.
You weren't even thinking about me.
All I ever think about is you. Everything I do is for you and our children.
And what about your other children?
What about them? Well, you want me to lie? Say that I love them? I don't even know them.
You must feel something.
They were mistakes. And they've never wanted for anything.
Except a father? How can you say you love what's inside me when there's 4 kids out there who don't know you from Adam?
But that's how their mothers wanted it.
I bet you didn't put up much of a fight. Your harem came to our wedding. I served them ladoos for God's sake. And there I was thinking only one of your exes was laughing at me. Poor, stupid Sunita knocked up by her boss.
But they all know how I feel about you.
So I'm the lucky one.
Sunita...
There are 3 women who know more about you than I do.
But it's my past. My past. And all I care about is our future, our baby's future. Nothing else matters.
It matters to me!
But why? Why? Look, you asked me how I can live with myself. And it's simple. I blanked it out. It's not important to me. So it never happened.
I don't believe I'm hearing this. So this life you have in your head, in the world of death, it's forgotten.
No. But you need to forget it. Otherwise you can never forgive me.
Mum?
Go away.
Mum, you've got to get ready. We've got to be at this thing in an hour.
I can't go.
Yes, you can.
Look at the state of me.
Mum, you promised.
I don't need some idiot do-gooder telling me how to suck eggs. I'm going to bed.
Mum, you need help.
If you really want to help me, Jamie, leave me alone.
What's that?
It's water. You're happy now?
I'm sorry.
You want to strip search me? Maybe I've got a few bottles hidden away.
Don't be like that, Mum.
Like what? This is what you wanted. And now you've got it.
I spent half the night putting those cots together.
Why?
What else was I going to do? Just wanted you to see it.
Well, I've seen it.
Yeah, but you're not looking. This is our home. And the only thing that's missing is you.
No. You're the one who's missing, Death. I don't know you anymore.
Don't say that.
You're not the man I married.
Yes, I am. You just have to give me a chance to prove it.
You've had 4 chances already.
But you don't know what you're saying because this is so simple. Because I love you and you love me and it's time to move on.
What happens when one day you decide this isn't working?
But that won't happen.
It'll be like me and the kids never existed. We didn't happen.
I'll do whatever you want.
I want a divorce.
Hiya. Hiya. See ya.
Where are you going?
School.
But it's not past.
So?
You're not in trouble, are you? It's not some sort of detention. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosie. I didn't mean it like that. It's nice to see you so keen. Oh, crikey, your bag weighs a ton.
Books. Lots of books.
There's you.
See ya.
We're passing through the door handles.
What are you two doing?
We're making a protest.
Against what?
Against cruelty to animals.
There's no animals in there, there's just dead meat.
Yeah, well, they were animals once.
Yeah, but you're not going to release a leg of lamb into wild, are you? Wasting your time.
This affects real people. This stops the flesh eaters at source.
Yeah, and it's close to the bus stop for school.
We're not going to school. We're going to be here all day.
Well, I just hope you had a wee before you started this protest.
Sarah! Hiya.
Sorry, I'm in a rush.
I'd really like to see you tonight.
I bet you would.
Look, I can't stop thinking about you.
I'm very busy.
Hey! Boy Wonder, come on. I'll see you later, right?
Hey! What there's going on here? You can't do this. This is my shop, my business.
It's a protest.
Is this your idea?
Well, don't pick on me. I'm the only one not chained to your shop.
You could be mastermind.
I'm just the innocent bystander worried about what I'm going to be having for me tea. Ta-ta.
We shall not be moved.
All right,
We
that's
shall
enough. Clear off before you feel the back of my hand.
We're not going anywhere.
You're wasting your time. Any road I can get in round back.
Yeah, but do you think all your customers will be happy to go around the back? Skulking through all the dead hanging flesh for their blood-soaked tea?
Very eloquent. That posh-school of yours does you credit. You've made your point. Now, shoo!
No.
Do you want me to call the police? Is that what you want?
Call them. We'll call the media. This place will be swarming with reporters and journalists in minutes.
Yeah, we could be on North West tonight.
What's going on?
It's a protest. They've chained themselves to me door.
Oh, that's a shame. I wanted jobs for me tea.
Oh, we'll have to go to Maddox's.
Maddox's?
It's a bit of an hike.
Yeah, but they do lovely sausages.
What do you know about sausages? I sell the finest sausages in Weatherfield. Bar none. I say bar none.
Not today, you don't.
See what you're doing?
It's all plastic, fam.
Here's that key.
Get it yourself.
I feel like death. I feel like there's a million blokes with hammers in my head banging on the inside of my skull.
Do you want a paracetamol?
Paracetamol? What good's that gonna do me?
If you've got a headache.
I didn't say I had headache, did I? I said I had a million blokes with hammers in my head. If I got a headache, I'd have said I got headache. You deaf or what?
I'm sorry.
All right. Let's talk turkey. How much?
You what?
How much is it going to cost me to get me out of this?
We don't want your money.
20 quid each.
No.
30.
No.
50 quid.
You know, he's right. We have made a significant point.
We're not taking his blood money.
100 quid if you can get her to change her mind.
Don't even think about it.
What do you think you're doing?
We're protesting.
You devious little madam. I thought you were going to school early to finish your homework.
I can't get in my shop.
I've not got time for this, lady. Come on, unlock them chains.
No way.
She's dropped the key down the front.
I've said that's enough.
And I said we're going nowhere until this evil trade in animal cruelty is stopped.
Hey, Maria, she's your daughter. Control her!
How big was my crime, eh? How many more soaked sheets do I have to wash? How much longer do I have to put up with it? Treat me like a punch bag in my own home.
Well, look at your mum.
Right, stand back, Fred. Right, unlock them chains or I'm going to cut them off.
No way.
I mean it.
You'll have to cut my fingers off first.
I will do it.
You wouldn't cut off your own daughter's fingers.
Try me.
She's bluffing.
You got some ice in there, Fred?
Yes?
Right, when I cut, you pick the fingers up, pack them in ice, and we'll get them sewn on back at the hospital.
Rosie?
She won't.
1, 2, 3...
No!
Ah, job well done.
You would have cut my fingers off.
Oh, I knew you'd move. Whose idea was that, anyway?
Mine.
I know it was yours, Rosie.
No, it was mine.
Oh, give over. You're not even a vegetarian.
Well, I am now.
Good for you, Craig.
Oh.
Thank you.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm working.
I got papers this morning from your solicitors.
Good.
I don't want a divorce.
Well, it's not your choice, and I'd like you to leave now, please.
What do you want me to do? Tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it.
I asked you to leave.
Do you want me to beg you in front of all these people?
She wants you to go now, Dev.
Please don't do this to us.
I'm not going to ask you twice. Shell, can I go on my break now, please?
Yeah, of course. I'll put the kettle on. Violet, can you cope?
Yeah, no problem.
How strong are them arms of yours?
What?
Because they're going to have to be very strong if you're going to keep pushing me away.
Believe me, they're strong.
Right. Well, I'm never going to give up on you, Frank. You know that, don't you? Even if I have to wait until we're old and grey and looking forward to life in a pine box, I will win you back. Do you hear me? I will win you back.
Come on, you. Let's go upstairs.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more.
I don't believe this. He's meant to be on a job.
That's what we're going to do.
Come on, come with me.
Frank, it's a nice surprise.
This won't take long.
Whoa, take as long as you want, love, because there's nothing more important here than you, is there?
You think it's so simple, don't you?
It is, yeah. I want you back.
You stand there, not a care in the world. Have you any idea what it is like for me?
Well, like, listen, babe, I ain't pretending it's going to be easy.
I can't do it on my own.
Well, then let me help, Frank. Hey?
You want to help?
Of course, I'd do anything for you, anything.
Help me look after Carol.
You what?
I'm looking after a recovering alcoholic, a woman who hates my guts, who blames me for everything that's gone wrong in her life.
But why? You don't owe Carol a thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the Danny Baldwin moral code. No blame, no guilt, no responsibility. I'm not just helping Carol because of what we did to her back then. I'm doing it for Jamie and all. You didn't just stab me in the heart. You stabbed Jamie too.
Oh, no.
What do you think he'd do if I gave Carol her marching orders? Do you think he'd understand? Or do you think he'd go with her? I don't know. You tell me. Because after what you've done to him and what I've done to her, why would he want to come near either one of us again, eh?
What do you want me to do, Frank?
Stop sitting on the sidelines. Get your hands dirty like I have. You think a bit of cheeky wide boy charm's going to win me over? You've got no idea. You start cleaning up sick off the bathroom floor and washing sheets soaked in urine every day. Words are cheap. Start working. And while you're at it, get down on your knees and beg your son for forgiveness.
Frank, do you need money?
I don't know what I need. I need something good to happen. I know what I don't need. I don't need you. I don't care how tough it gets. I'll never need you again.
Jason! Oh.
Come on, let's go upstairs.
Wait, hang on.
What?
Are we going out?
You what?
Are we going out together?
Well, yeah, if you want.
Officially?
Yes, now come.
I mean it, Jason, because I'm not going upstairs with you if you're just using me. I need to know, are we going out together officially?
Yes, if you want. Now, come on.
And you're going to finish with Violet?
Yeah. Anything else?
No, come on.
What's going on?
Look.
Oh, no.
You don't need drink.
But I want to be honest with you. But I don't want to lose you.
The only person you can lie to now is yourself. I had to find out the hard way, but the simple truth is you're not capable of honesty, and I don't care about you anymore. And the only reason why I'm here is to tell you not to make any more scenes like you did in the Rovers. From now on, I think we should let solicitors do the talking.
Oh, Mum, that's disgusting.
Oh, Jason, need a drink?
Yeah, okay, I'll get you one.
No, it's all right. I'll get out of mine.
I said I'll get you one. Get off. What are you doing? I'll get it.
Yeah.
Well, well, well. Now this is a surprise.
Yeah. Right, so them shelves, they seem okay, yeah?
What?
Please.
Aren't you meant to be at school?
Aren't you meant to be inspecting Violet's shelves? She's your girlfriend, isn't she?
Yeah, well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
What, my sister getting a kit off for some builder? Seems pretty straightforward to me.
Shut up, David.
Now, shutting up could prove more complicated.
And what's that meant to mean?
Oh, take no notice of him. One squid goes straight to his head.
Look, mate, me and Sarah, we're just mates, aren't we?
We are so not.
You're very bad role models, you two, aren't you? I'm at an impressionable age.
I'll make an impression on your face in a minute. Mind your own flaming business.
This is my business, Jason. You're skiving work, which technically means you're stealing from me gran.
You say one word to Gran and I will kill you. You will be technically dead.
All I'm going to say to the interested parties is that you two, you're just mates. Semi-naked mates.
You stay away from Violet, right?
Well, I would do if I had some spends.
You go blabbing to Gran and I'll tell Mum about the skiving and the drinking.
So?
So? She's already been down to your school once this month already. She's gonna ground you for weeks and nag you to within an inch of your life. Oh, all those cold, long winter nights, bunched up on the sofa with Big Phil and Little Gail.
He's gonna keep his mouth shut, right?
Yeah.
He thinks we need to talk. That if we talk for long enough, I won't mind about the 3 kids and the grandchild. Reckons he can sell it to me. If only I'd listen long enough while he persuades me that the lies don't matter.
Do they think we're stupid?
You should see him, Shell. Anyone would think he's the injured party.
All those lies.
He's got this puzzled look on his face. You know, genuine bewilderment. Just keep saying, but I married you, like I struck lucky. Their birthdays there. First steps there, first teeth there, first day at school. All of it's just passed him by while he was cashing up the takings and throwing money at the mothers. And he thinks that by telling me 4 babies don't matter, it's going to make me love him more or forgive him.
Well, he doesn't know you very well, does he?
Better than he knows his own kids. He couldn't tell me a single middle name. And birthdays. Yeah, he knows the month, but not the actual day.
Sarah should be devastated.
Which is why you're gonna have to dump her.
It's not as easy as that, is it?
But you said that we were going out.
I know.
You said... Oh, you still here?
What's the point going now? It's nearly home time.
Oh, David, just go away.
Anyone would think you two had something to hide?
You're sailing very close to the wind, mate.
No, that's you, mate.
If he does blab to Violet, at least you won't have to tell her.
Don't be such a cow.
Oh, Jace, I can't help it. We're meant to be together. It's like fate.
Yeah, a fate worse than death if our mums get wind of it.
So, we're both consenting adults, so get over it. Same as Violet.
I don't know. Total ear bashing 24/7, I reckon.
No, not when they realise we're for keeps. Don't you want me?
Can't keep me flaming hands off you, can I? But I am happy with Violet.
You can't be, else you wouldn't be here now. Oh, you have to have me.
We were standing up to be counted.
You were sagging off school and making a right pillock of yourself. As if the eyeliner weren't bad enough.
Animals can't stick up for themselves.
It's the food chain, son. They eat grass, we eat them.
Yeah, and what kind of a chain is that?
Well, a very tasty one.
2 lasagna and roast potatoes and vegetables.
Thanking you.
Bon appetit.
Well, come on, lad, get stuck in.
How many times? I'm a veggie.
Oh, are you, Wack? Oh, this is champion, this is. Fine. If you're not going to eat it, you're not going to waste. Ooh, I could eat a scabby horse. Although I expect that's another thing on your list of no-nos.
And what am I going to have?
Hi, love, you all right?
Yes, thanks. See you.
Hey, Grimshaw. What time does your Violet knock off, then?
Go and play conkers with your methy mates.
I'll ask him myself.
Hey! So go on then. How much?
Shall we say 40?
10.
20. And my lips are sealed.
Yeah, well, you better that be. Great, this. Being blackmailed by some kid.
Blackmail? How very dare you?
Well, I'll leave you two to look pale and interesting.
We've got stuff to talk about. World issues and that.
Well, can you take Fred Elliott off your list? I want a quiet life.
So do animals and that.
We were out of Fred's cage. Mission accomplished.
Mission? Look, why can't you just tuck into burgers and chips and have a laugh?
Ignore him.
I used to be frying the punks. It's funny, isn't it?
Hilarious. You won't come down off the ceiling yet.
Been steering well clear.
What do you reckon?
She'll say grounded for a fortnight. I'll cry my eyes out to my dad. I'll knock it down to like one night.
Cool.
2 bacon bams.
Fred Elliott's takings will be down at least £2.
By the time we've fingered our campaign.
Orchestrated. How much do they pay for that school of yours?
Drop dead. We need to vary our tactics and use an element of surprise.
Or could just stop here and have a snog.
Yeah, after we've picked a meat eater and guilt-tripped him big time.
Yeah, but are people really going to be won round by us two banging on?
Duh, that's why we need a prop. They need to look death in the face.
All right. Hiya, mate.
Walking.
She's a landrace. I've just been eating your cousin. Told in all.
Life expectancy, 6 months.
Why is she ill or something? Only pulling your trotter, mate. She's got a rendezvous with the abattoir.
You're staring death in the face. How does that feel?
That's terrible. But you're a cutie, aren't you? Hey?
Not so cute with an apple in a gob, sat in Fred Elliott's window.
Not this one. We don't want that, do we, Akira? Here is all the belly of pork for your crimbo dinner.
That's all of this bit, basically. All its innards, ripped out, bled, refrigerated, and hung on a dirty, bloody hook.
Gas mark 6 for 1 hour, served with seasonal veg and a dollop of applesauce.
You're underage.
Yeah, but they're not for me either, they're for Phil.
No, well, then tell Phil to come and buy his own alcohol.
They're a surprise. Go on, it's a charm offensive.
Unfortunately, I'm only getting the offensive bit. I can't serve you alcohol, Jack.
Packet of usuals, please.
Excuse me, haven't you ever heard of a good old British queue?
We're done, son.
Lived over at road me whole life and won't even sell me 8 poxy cans of warm, overpriced lager.
Well, I'll buy them.
Oh, nice one.
No! Can't you read?
Sorry, son. You're going to have to wait another couple of years.
He's in a narc, 'cause it's all gone pear-shaped with...
Hey, enough of that.
Me mum and gran were jangling about
I
it.
bet they weren't. Now get out.
You know what my gran says about
Go.
you? At least Dick Turpin wore a mask.
Sorry, I didn't realise that you and Sanita were...
Finished getting divorced through before the kid's born.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
I'll...
Have a nice day.
Bye.
I had an art with your defender earlier.
Well, I don't mean to be rude, Fred, but I'm not interested.
He seems to have accepted the fact that you want a divorce.
Good.
Enough?
Yeah, thanks.
My pleasure.
Morning.
Morning.
Finished with the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you go first and I'll follow you.
Okay.
There's, tea in the pot, toast on the table.
Why does she have to let him stay overnight? Why can't she tell him when to go home?
Oh, grow up, David. You know why.
Oh, yeah, same reason why you're chasing Grimshaw.
Shut up, David.
Are you two arguing again? Always bickering about something. What is it this time?
Nothing.
Just between ourselves, I've suffered the miseries of marital meltdown myself, and as man to man, can I just give you a little tip? Keep busy.
64 pence, then?
Oh, yes. You see, I see. No, the work deadens the pain. When my marriage was entering its final stage, a sort of domestic ice age, really, the worst thing were the holidays. Oh, the holidays were a torture. Angela always insisted on a health farm, separate rooms, of course. In fact, towards the end, it was separate health farms. Now, the only consolation was there were no children involved, you see.
Hey, Grimshaw!
What do you want?
What's it worth to go on keeping my mouth shut? Like you and our Sarah. Or I'll tell that barmaid you're living with.
She wouldn't believe you.
I she would if I told her that I saw you two at it.
Do us a favour, shove off. You've had all you're getting out of me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Now clear off. Morning, Charlie.
Morning. You all right?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Don't you wish that there was some way that we could tell them?
What?
That we saved their lives?
No, I'm worried about telling me granddad.
Greg!
Uh-oh.
Hi, Mr. Appleyard. Did you have a good trip?
I did, Rosie, thank you very much. Now then, have you looked after my pigs while I was gone? Ah, they look well enough.
Nobody could have done more for them. We gave them their lives back.
Eh? What do you mean?
We went around appealing to everybody you'd got orders off. For legs and joints and everything. And they've cancelled all their orders.
You did what? Greg, is this true?
Yeah.
You went behind my back and this is what you did? My pigs, my hard work, all thrown away?
It was all my idea, not Craig's.
But I agree with Rosie. We felt we had to do it. We couldn't think of any other way.
Well, I hope you both feel very pleased with yourselves.
We do.
Are you all right, Dev?
Tell you the truth, Deirdre.
Can I just say thank you, Dev,
What for?
for giving the gossips round here something else to talk about apart from me.
I dare say they're having a field day.
Well, you're giving them a lot to go on. Nobody realised it was quite such a family business you're into.
That'll do, Tracy.
£4.85, please.
Thanks, love.
Well, at least you'll be able to take advantage of your own special offers. I imagine you'll be eating a load of these meals for one.
Right, enough! Now, why don't you take your nasty comments elsewhere?
I think I better go.
I've been waiting for you.
What do you want now?
I told you this morning.
Yeah, and I've told you. You've had all you're getting out of me.
Well, are you going to leave our Sarah alone then, because you're not wanted in our house?
Well, that's not what Sarah tells me, mate.
Well, I'm telling you different, all right? You and any other fella, I'm sick of the lot of you shoving in.
Oh, grow up, kid.
Hey, leave our Sarah alone. You're no good for her. None of you bloody Grimshaws are.
Now, look. Get lost. You're really getting on my wick now.
Don't you talk to me. I'm not a kid. You're just another lousy Grimshaw like your lousy brother.
David! David, what are you doing? Stop it!
I'll kill you! Oh.
David, stop it!
Hey, come on, David.
Get off me, right?
Calm down, son. I think you'd best take him home.
Yeah, I will. Come on, David. David, come on.
What was that all about? What's going on, Jace?
Don't ask me.
Well, who else can we ask?
Oof. Gonna have a nasty bruise there.
Yeah, I banged it when he shoved me down.
What on earth were you fighting about?
Don't know, really.
Come on, David, you don't pick a fight with somebody twice your size for no good reason. Now, come on, I want to know.
Well, it were him that started it, not me. He told me to get out of his way, and then he swore at me. And he said something nasty, like about the plat's been no good. And next thing is, he's hitting me.
Well, there's no excuse for a grown man picking on a boy and knocking him about.
What are you doing?
I'm going to phone the police.
You don't want to do that.
Yes, I do, Sarah. I've stood all I'm going to stand from the Grimshaw family, and so have you. They've done us enough damage. This is where I stop it.
I heard you in the Rovers talking about a fight, and then, well, Shelley said I could nip home for 10 minutes. What's it all about?
It's all something and nothing. I don't know what all the fuss is about. All it was, I was walking down the street, David Platt saw me, next thing I know, he's trying to thump me one.
There must have been some reason.
Yeah, well, that's what I say.
I don't know, do I? Maybe it's some grudge he's got with our Todd, or maybe it's something to do with you and his mother. I mean, you're always rowing, aren't you, eh?
I'll get it.
Jason, are you telling me the truth?
Violet, what do you take me for, a liar or what? I'm sick of all this.
She wants to talk to you.
Jason Grimshaw,
Yeah, that's me.
we've had a complaint about you assaulting a local lad. One of your neighbours, David Platt.
I've got some scraps here from Rosie's mum. What are you doing?
Where's the pigs? What have you done with them?
Sold them to Fred Elliott for the best price I could get. Peanuts for what I could have got for them orders.
Fred Elliott? What's he going to do with them?
What do you think? And by now, it'll have been done.
Oh, Grandad.
How could you?
Don't, oh, Grandad, how could you me? What did you expect? Did you think I'd keep them ruddy pigs as pets? It cost me enough to keep Craig and me fed for a week. Never mind feeding a couple of hungry pigs.
Did you throw the lad to the floor?
No. I just tried to keep hold of his fist from hitting me. And when I did, he fell.
I better get that.
Oh, what do you want?
I want you and your son to get what's coming to you.
You don't miss a trick, do you, eh? It was you that put that trumped-up tale about our Jason to the police. It is nothing but lies. You know, your David's out of control, if you ask me. And do you know why? Because you have poisoned that kid's mind. You've made him hate our Todd and our Jason.
No, I never.
Can we keep it peaceful,
Well,
lady?
I can, but her lot can't. He set upon my son and knocked him about. That's why I made my complaint. And I hope you're going to do something about it, like lock him up.
Gail, I never touched your David. He set upon me.
Give over. He's 14 and half your size.
I'm telling you, that's what happened.
You're a liar, like your cheating brother.
Hang on, Gail. Calm down. Look, I saw this incident.
Well, great. So you can tell the policewoman.
Well, the thing is, it's like Jason said.
What?
David started hitting Jason. Jason was just trying to keep him off when he fell down. And that's the truth.
Thank you, Phil.
Do you still want to pursue your complaint, Mrs. Platt?
What do you want for your tea?
Dunno, whatever.
Oh, when you say that now, but you'll be the first to complain if it's not what you want.
Hello, Gail.
You better come in.
Oh, great. Tell me when it's safe to come down.
You don't have to go and hide up there. Stay here.
What, with him here? I don't think so.
You let us down.
I wasn't going to lie for him.
Then you should have stayed out of it.
And let Eileen's boy take the flak for something he didn't do.
If you knew half the things she and that lot have done to us.
You really believe I should have kept Stum?
Yes, I do.
So, how far should I have let it go? Should I have seen him up in court?
It wouldn't have come to that.
What about prison?
No, of course not. It's a question of loyalties.
You want me to cover up for him? That's misplaced loyalty. You're doing him no favours.
I'm doing my best.
The boy's 14 years of age. It's about time he took responsibility for his own actions.
Well, he's had a tough time of it lately. Martin leaving and everything.
That's no excuse.
He needs to know I'm on his side.
When I was a boy, I saw things no kid should ever have to see, but I still... Don't ask.
Then you, more than anybody, should know what he's going through.
But I still knew the difference between right and wrong.
And so does David.
I was only saying...
Don't you dare cast judgment on my son. He's had more grief in his life than I have. You might read about pain and hurt in your psychology book, but my son's lived through it. He was bound and gagged and driven into a canal by a man he thought he could trust. He thought he was going to die. We all did. God knows what that's done to him.
I was at your wedding. I saw the way you looked at him. I saw the love shining out of you. Your smile lit up the room.
I knew nothing, Deirdre. I was stupid.
A love like that, You can't just switch it off.
I know you mean well, Deirdre.
Don't let the past rob you of that love.
This is not the past. These are children we're talking about, lives he's created.
I'm sorry, Cindy.
Get out!
David?
Heard you earlier. You upset?
Nothing for you to worry about.
I'm not a kid, all right?
It's been an upsetting time for your mum with you fighting and everything.
Oh, not all this again.
If you just tell us what it was about.
You're never going to leave this alone, are you?
Well, maybe we can help.
Right, do you want to know what happened? I'll tell you. Grimshaw said he's glad Billy died. Happy now?
What?
He said Billy were better off in his grave than living with us lot.
No. I can't. Oh, David.
So now you know. I was fighting because I was trying to defend this family.
I'm sorry.
But even that's wrong.
Hey. What are you doing?
Where is she?
Yeah, if you're looking for Sunita, she's not here.
Her stuff's gone. You don't know where she is, do you?
I'm sure she'll let you know when and if she wants to see you.
Just tell me where she is.
And if she hasn't told you herself, I can only assume that she doesn't want you to know, and I have to respect that.
So she finally had the sense to leave you.
I'll tell her you're asking after her.
It's as easy as that for you, isn't it?
Come on, man.
My mother can't stop crying. My father's crippled with fear, worrying she'll have another stroke. My sister's life's in ruins. And it's all down to you. Now, you'll tell me where she is if I have to beat it out of you.
And your attitude, my friend, is exactly why I'm saying nothing.
I'm fine. They're fine. We're all fine.
You're like the kiss of death to my sister, you are. If you had any decency in you at all, you'd stay away from her.
You abandoned her! Just when she needed you most, you abandoned her! And you know me? I will never, ever do that to her.
You leave her alone.
I can't. No, I can't. I love her.
You go anywhere near her again, I promise, I will kill you.
Haven't you got something to say to this nice man?
Hey?
Like, thank you for speaking up and making sure that justice was done.
Oh, yeah, nice one. Cheers for that, mate.
The money I spent on his education. Have a crisp. Oh, actually, better not. Don't want to be seen to be fraternising with the enemy.
You just want them all for yourself.
Do you know what it's like? You can see right into my soul.
Oh, hi.
Good night, buying.
Yep. How gorgeous is this?
Oh! Yeah, it's lovely.
We should get one. Suit your colouring. Then again.
Oh, coffee tip. It might be a gold watch, as my granddad used to say. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh, dear, poor little Amy.
Yeah, she's gonna have to stop smoking them woodbines.
Actually, Tracy, that sounds quite nasty.
Tell me about it. I didn't sleep a wink last night.
You want to be careful, though. Infections take hold really quickly at their age.
I'll stick her in the backyard tonight. A couple of extra blankets. She'll be as snug as a bug. At least I'll get my beauty sleep.
Very funny.
Who's laughing?
Oh, this is a good one, this. It's called Wake Up, Dad. Speaking of which, you're getting a new dad, aren't you, Bethany?
No.
Don't you want Jason to be your dad?
No.
It's not fair, is it? That's why you've got to tell Nana all about it, yeah?
Yeah. A matador and a bull. Brilliant.
You get the bull, he charges, goes the matador, and his guts fall out.
Oh, smart.
It was a break anyway.
Where's Bethany?
She's under the table. She's all right first on her all night.
I don't blame her having to put up with you.
Hiya, Kitty Pie. This your wee house? Can I come in?
Hey, what's up, sweetie?
Something's upset you, on it? Do you want to tell Nana?
What is it, sweetheart?
I don't like Jason.
Well, I know Jason and David had a silly fight, but that's all over now.
Oh, she's tired. I'll take her up.
I don't like Jason to be my daddy.
Bethany?
Where's this come from? Is this down to you?
No.
David, will you take her upstairs, please?
Oh, you're not going to let him go up.
I'll come and tuck you up in a minute. Well?
So, I'm seeing Jason, so what?
Time to get the oven chips out now.
Will you do it for me, Phil, please? Sarah, wait. Oh, just look at her. Strutting down the street like an alley cat.
Gail, what's the point in getting your hair off about it? The more you make out it's a big deal, the more she'll...
What's it got to do with you?
Well, I'll thank you to keep your mouth shut. If you're not poisoning Beth's mind, you're constantly arguing. I don't know what's got into you.
This family, that's what's got into me.
Yeah, and she's not the only offspring I'm disgusted with. Manipulating a 5-year-old.
Right. Shall we eat?
The thing I can't get my head round is...
Come on, who's going to go Chinese?
Jason, you're young. Whatever.
Who's that from?
Just one of them upgrade advert things, I don't know.
I could just go with Char Suey.
How's Amy's little cough?
How did you know about that?
Less than a little, I guess. Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Well, I was wrong then. Those doctors know what they're talking about. What do I know?
Well, she hasn't actually seen a doctor.
Has she not? Oh.
Why?
I said to Tracy earlier. Sounds like they start a whooping cough to me. I could be wrong. I probably am.
Oh, I wonder if I'll get an appointment at the health centre. Is it still open, do you know?
Not know.
Oh, well, maybe I'll leave it till morning.
Ian, will be open at the General.
Do you think it's that serious?
No. No.
Hey, keep it down.
You shouldn't go out looking so sexy.
Yeah, well, you're the one going to give every bloke a heart attack round here. Surprised? Could you not get that to stick on?
Come for a drink with me in town. One of them nice bars. Go on.
Can't, can I? I've got to get Chinese.
For you and Violet.
And for all of us.
When you gotta tell Violet?
And you can stop texting me and all.
Because, you know, it's gonna have to be soon. I'm not gonna be looking this gorgeous forever, you know.
I want to tell her every time I look at her,
Well,
I
then
just...
you put your money where your mouth is. Because if you don't, I will.
Hiya.
Where have you been? Mum, I had to make the tea. I was starving. You could have phoned.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, they don't let you use mobiles in an A&E department. It's funny, that.
Why, what's happened? Amy, are you all right?
Yeah, she's fine.
Well, then why did you take her down the A&E?
Well, I just fancied it. I love the smell of suffering. I get off on watching people pushing trolleys up and down. It was that Claire.
What?
Well, she had me convinced that Amy had whooping cough.
And she doesn't?
No, she's just a bit chesty, that's all.
Well, I knew it. Specky Four Eyes strikes again.
Yeah, still, I suppose it's better to be safe than sorry. I was panicking, though, Tracy.
You know, that Claire is a nightmare. I mean, what's she like? Better not let Amy get any bruises. She'll be onto social services faster than I can say non-accidental injury. She's a stupid cow.
Yeah, well...
I'm talking. You know, she sticks her nose into other people's business because there is absolutely nothing going on in her own life. And have you seen what she wears? I swear she buys all her clothes from a kiddie's boutique. She looks like a flipping Care Bear.
Hi.
Are you joining us?
I'm not really hungry.
And why is that, I wonder? Is it because you've got butterflies in your stomach? Is that because you're in love? Or because you're doing something bad?
You never like my boyfriends, do you?
I like Scooter.
You're all right, Wim.
David, finish that upstairs, will you?
Yeah?
Upstairs, quickly.
I'll just...
So, Jason's your fella, is he?
That's right.
And what does Violet have to say on the matter? What does Violet have to say on the matter?
I don't know.
Because actually, he's already her fella, isn't he? I mean, how many girlfriends has he got?
Not a girl.
Oh, so why are you behaving like one?
You'll like him when you get to know him.
That's what you said about Todd, and look where that got you.
Oh, he's different from Todd.
Oh, so this is about sex? That little thing you can't do without? Well, you should be good at it. You've been at it since you were 13.
He's going to tell Violet. He's just waiting for the right moment.
You stupid girl.
What?
How many women the world over have trotted out that little line? Hollow words, Sarah. I thought you were better than that. I know you're better than that.
Stop shouting at me.
What's it going to take to get through to you? He's making a mug of you.
No, he's not. He loves me.
Don't make me laugh.
It's true.
Did he say that to you?
He doesn't have to.
And I thought you were intelligent. I did. What planet was I on?
Mum, do you ever get that feeling where you wake up in the morning, right, and all you can feel is just worry about everything? Work, children. Is the cash point going to give me enough money for better new shoes?
I make sure you don't go without.
Yeah, Jason, he takes that all away. I wake up in the morning and I'm excited. I look forward to the day. He just makes the bad bits bearable.
Alcoholic could say the same about a bottle of vodka.
He's good to me. How can that be wrong?
Violet, that's how.
He's going to dump her. He is.
Fine. Whatever you say.
Don't you believe me?
Does it matter what I believe?
Don't you? You don't, do you? Oh, Mum, I am sick of this. Well, fine, you watch this.
Sarah! Sarah! Oh, for... Come back here this instant. Sarah!
You all right?
No, not really. She doesn't think it's serious between us.
Don't make things worse than they already are.
Yeah, you heard what she said.
Yeah, well, she's talking bobbins.
Is everything okay?
Not really, no.
I'm warning you, Sarah.
She's just having a go because of what happened with David, right?
Oh, yeah, right. And why did David hit you, Jason?
What is going on, Sarah?
I'm sick and tired of you waiting to be the man, Jason. I'm not having you treat me like I'm some kind of loser, because I am not.
Jason?
Oh, what's the matter, Jason? Cat got your tongue?
You're coming with me, Sarah.
Mum, just get off me! Well, tell her.
Tell me what?
Tell her what's going on.
Well, I wish you would, Jason. Sarah.
No.
What's going on, Jason? I'm so sorry, Violet. But you always...
Nothing is going on.
You liar.
Are you?
Violet! Babe!
I am not your babe!
You stupid cow. Look what you've gone and done now, eh? Right, please.
Leave me alone.
We need to talk.
Jason, are you deaf?
What's going on? Get out there and try and salvage this.
She doesn't want to talk to me.
Get out there, you soft pellet. Go on.
All right, I'm going.
No, I take it as a personal insult if I walk past a building site and don't get a wolf whistle.
I'll give you one.
Bet you would. Hang on a minute. Hello, Claire.
Hiya. Oh, how's your Amy?
Amy's fine, thank you very much. And you know why Amy's fine? Because she's got me as a mother and not some mousy little four-eyed freak.
Hey, what's your problem?
You want to be careful who you say that to, Tracy. Mouses raw.
It's mice, love, not mouses. How very nursery of you.
And the whooping cough?
It doesn't exist. Not in Amy's case. So you putting the fear of God into my mother is not the best idea you've ever had. Does your husband know you're out gallivanting with other men?
What?
Freak.
It's okay. She doesn't think that me
She
and you...
probably would have been ducked in a pond in the olden days and bobbed back up to the surface.
Jason's been seeing someone else. Sarah, and I'm going to get off now.
I don't want you to go, love.
Oh, Violet, don't go. It's pointless of staying because I've treated her like dirt.
And on that rare moment of clarity. No, don't. I'm crap at goodbyes. I'll see you later.
Where's she going to go? She's got nowhere to go.
I'll phone her.
Are you satisfied? You stupid pillock.
Right, so, tomorrow's session, you and me.
Don't remind me. I mean, what chance have I got against you? I mean, look at you.
Ah, come off it, mate. It's not exactly David and Goliath, is it?
I love boxing, do you, Claire?
Oh, yeah. I sit in of a night and I watch my old Barry McGuigan tapes.
You're so sad, you probably do.
I'm not sad.
Oh, aren't you? I assumed you were suicidal going around with that miserable grit the entire time.
I'm not suicidal either.
But I suppose people are, having met you.
Well, that's not very nice, is it?
Oh, sorry, is this nice corner? I didn't realise.
Why don't you just drop it, Tracy?
Oh, spoil sport. You know, his ex-wife was a right live wire. Quite good looking and all. It's funny how you can go from one extreme to another, isn't it, Claire?
She's not my ex. She's dead.
She didn't meet you, Claire, did she, and then go and top herself?
No, she was murdered.
I can't believe you being so nasty just because I thought your Amy had whooping cough.
Yeah, that's right. My Amy, or mine, I gave birth to her. Something you know nothing about being childless. Oh, mind you, you both are.
What?
Well, thank God, your Joshua isn't related to either of you. Otherwise, he'd have the voice of Tweety Pie and the personality of a frying pan.
Don't liken me to a kitchen utensil, you two-bit trump. I mean, strumpet.
Oh, man. I just love it when you get rattled.
Do you think I'm rattled?
I know you are.
Does this look rattled? Yes. I don't think it does, Tracy.
Boom!
I think that looks rattled.
Stupid bitch!
Well, time to go.
Oh, black bra, white top. Glassy.
Well, some knight in shining armour you turned out to be.
I just want a cuddle, Mum. Look, you're going to be bored stupid.
I don't think so. I can't wait to see you batter Orville.
Hey, don't call him that. Anyway, we only do a bit of gentle sparring to warm up.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be gentle, does it? Come on, I want to see what you're made of.
I could do that tonight.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah! I'll say one thing. You certainly found your inner demon today, mate.
She phoned me.
Yeah. I'm sorry about Tracy.
Yeah, well, so you should be. I mean, where's she got off speaking to Claire like that?
Well, you know what she's like. Talk first, think later.
Oh, don't come that, Nathan. She knew exactly what she was saying. You heard it yourself. Did she sound sorry?
Tracy's Tracy. She can't do sorry. It doesn't mean she was serious last night. Well, she's only trying to be funny half the time.
Ah, well, you tell her from me she's not. Oh, you seem to find it quite amusing.
What?
I saw you smirking at my wife's expense.
I was trying to defuse the situation. Laugh it off.
Ah, well, I suppose that was real easy sat where you were sitting. You should have told Tracy to shut a trap.
Look, come on, mate. You're overreacting. It was a bit of banter gone too far, that's all. Happens when you have a drink.
Banter? Claire had tears in her eyes.
Look, I'm sorry if I laughed, yeah? But if anything, it was out of affection for Claire. Look, come on, mate. She is a bit innocent. Naive. I mean, she does tend to nanny people. But that's all part and parcel of her charm, you know.
Well, that's the most patronising thing I've ever heard in me.
I didn't mean it to sound that way. Well, all I'm trying to say is I like you, I like Claire. Look, let's just take 5, yeah?
Kirky! Kirky, lad!
Kirk! Kirk, where have you been? I've been calling your mobile for half an hour.
Sorry.
You will be if I'm late back and Wongy stops me money. Come on!
Where are we going?
The register office. They're getting married.
You're finally gonna be me best man, mate. At last.
Not looking like that, he's not. Looks like you've been dragged through edge backwards.
Come on. This is how it's going to be for the rest of the session. The silent treatment.
Some things are better not said.
Well, I'd rather you open your gob than talk with your fist. Just ease up, will ya?
All right, well, you want to talk, then let's talk. I mean, you've been honest about Claire, why shouldn't I about Tracy?
Yeah, well, fine by me.
Well, what was it you said? Oh, she tries to be funny? I mean, splitting up Roy and Haley, that would have screamed that. And then trying to flog a baby, all that was flaming hilarious.
I told you, Ash, just calm it down.
Well, you're asking me to pull me punches. When did Tracy? I mean, Steve McDonald will tell you that. She destroyed his marriage and now he's got to watch his own daughter be brought up by that.
Rob, just cool it.
Well, Claire's everything Tracy's not. She's a good mother, a loving wife, a decent human being. I mean, Tracy's only good for one thing. I mean, Steve will tell you that. Because when he finished with her, he just pulled his kecks up and moved on. Just the same thing as any bloke could do with any sense.
That's enough.
Well, you know what she is, Nathan. The truth hurts, done it?
Yeah, obviously.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Look, just leave it alone, bruv, please.
Oh, come on, you heard me.
Look, I'll see you around.
What are you saying? Come on, just because I'm saying Tracy's some evil slut. Come on, what are you saying?
Who's he gonna do that for? Didn't I warn you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I? Didn't I? Don't mess with me, didn't I? Ash. Ash. Ash, you okay, mate? Ash, I'm really sorry I lost it. I'm sorry, you all right, mate? Talk to me, please. You okay?
It's not your fault. Oh, my head.
You're all right. You're gonna be okay, Ash. Don't worry. You're just a bit shaken up. You're a shock to the system, that's all.
I can't see properly.
Look, just sit down, will you? Look, just don't try and get up, Ash. Look, Ash, I'll get some help. Yeah? I'll get some help. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
How long before he comes to?
Probably another couple of hours.
And has the operation been what you might call a success?
Well, we can only really answer that when the pad has been removed.
Of course you can. I'm sorry, Nez, I'm not thinking straight.
Can I ask something? Did you have to take his eye out? I mean, actually...
No. No, the operation involved making tiny, tiny incisions to the white of the eye.
So it wasn't ever taken...
It wasn't ever taken out, no. You know, you could have told me. There I was making a fool of myself, telling Claire to put him up.
Yeah, well, there won't be any more putting them up.
But it was an accident.
No, not really, no.
What do you mean, not really, no?
Here we are. Good man.
Well, surely they must know whether the operation's been a success.
Well, only Ashley can tell us that, and he won't know till they take the bandages off.
That must be nerve-wracking. Poor Fred, I bet you can't think about anything else, can you?
I can't, no.
Red wine? Please, big one.
Right, now, glad I've caught you. Weatherfield Traders Ball.
Right. Hey, what do you lot think you're doing?
You can sack me if you like. I'm not missing this.
No, me neither.
No, me?
Is this meant to be funny?
Well, that ain't quite the response I had in mind, love.
Well, it's got to be a joke, surely. A sick joke.
No, of course it ain't. I wanted to tell you how I feel. I know it's a bit OTT, but I've always been flashy, ain't I?
Right, well, I'll tell you how I feel, shall I?
Yeah.
Mortified, disgusted, furious. Oh. You really think that after everything you've done to me, you could make it right with a balloon?
But it was meant to be romantic.
It's twisted. I wish I could burst the thing.
Claire, only I really hope you're not going to try and twist things around.
Meaning what, exactly?
Distort facts. Bend the truth so somehow I'm to blame for what happened.
And I thought you were about to ask how Ashley was doing. Send him your best wishes, see if there's anything you could do to help.
No.
No, I forgot. You get your kicks from seeing others suffer.
Mardy cow.
I'm not saying you should try and forgive me. I don't expect that. But we could try again, couldn't we? Eh? We could try again, Frank, and I swear to you, I'll never, ever do anything again to hurt you. Ever. I couldn't put myself through that again, love.
I've heard all this before, Danny. It doesn't mean anything. Nothing you say means anything.
But we could move, couldn't we? Why don't we move, eh? I'll sell my piece of the business and stuff.
Moving up here was our last chance, Danny. You can't keep hurting me over and over and just expect me to carry on.
But I know you still feel something for me. I know that. I can see it in your eyes, Frank. I saw it this afternoon. Just for a split second, I saw it. I can see it now. I love you, Frank. I really do.
What's he doing here, Frank?
It's okay, Jamie. We was just talking.
I told you to leave her alone.
This is my house, remember?
Yeah? Well, she doesn't want you here.
Jamie!
Get out! Frank, we was only talking. Get your hands off.
Now, you stay away.
How's that? Don't be worried if your vision's murky at first.
There's nothing. It's just black.
It's all right, Ashley.
It's not. You said my vision might be impaired.
Wait a few seconds for the eye to adjust.
This isn't impaired. I can't see.
Personal space, Fred. We're having a problem.
Ashley's home. Go and see what you've done, I dare you.
Oh, is that a challenge?
What's happened, Fred?
You haven't. That's what happened. Go on, cross the street. If you're that big a man, go and see what damage you've done.
I thought he was on the mend.
Forget that, I say forget that.
Don't get in his face.
Will you shut it?
No, I won't. Fred, it's not Nathan's fault that those two are walking around like Peters and Lee. It was your precious Ashley goading him, winding him up. That's why this has happened.
An eye for an eye. One wrong word, and you felt entitled to blight a young life. Why? Respect. Is that what you wanted?
I'm sorry, Fred.
Tell that to Claire. Tell that to little Joshua. Hell, you're sorry.
All right, Fred. I think you'd better go now, please.
Like we're going to stay here.
You want to see these chops your dad brought home yesterday? I hope he's planning to eat with us. It'd be nice to have a family meal. Right, I think I'll just put the veg on.